I say it looks like a good stuff team more than anything. I mean, a good stuff team that works well together, but still, it's like, these are
Yeah.
the Pokemon that are good. I'm gonna make a team with them.
Yes. Not super exciting to me. I do love how Incineroar is Terra Grass and Rillaboom is Terra Fire. Just like, that's fine.
Yeah.
They
I
complement each other so well.
I think the spiciest change on this team is that Blood Moon is Terra Water.
Wow.
Instead of Terra Electric.
Say, like, not even the Yawn is an exciting change here because like they've all been running that too. I've seen Terra Electric.
Terra Electric Yawn was a huge thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I watched a few different LAIC games, and it seems like Terra Water or Ursaluna is just a thing.
Yeah, it's usually the AV.
Defensive Terra?
Yeah, the AV Terra, because it's really good into rain, but...
Yeah, I think Electric was primarily so that you don't Terra into something that is still weak to grass, while still resisting steel, because you would do that in like the face of a Goldingo. You don't want to.
Well, yeah, because I know the Yawn Ursalunas are usually bulkier, so that they can kind of disrupt. So that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Yawn isn't terribly useful if you get one shot. So. Yeah. All right.
That he's bringing with the Blood Moon Ursaluna.
Oh, actually, the other spicy thing about this team that I kind of glossed over, this is maybe the most honest Sneasler I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
It's not running any poison moves. It does not have
no Dire Claw.
No Dire Claw here. We're running Swords Dance, Acrobatics, Close Combat, and Protect with Grassy Seed. This guy will do what it says on the tin. There is no guessing game to be played here. There is no hoping for RNG. He is just going to do the damage, and he's going to do it fast.
Mm-hmm.
I truly respect that.
Honestly, Acrobatics is real spicy.
It's very
considering
good.
The Grassy Seed. I love that.
Back when Reg F was first announced, I think this was Reg F. Or maybe it was back in D. When did Sneasler first become legal? When did the home guys
D,
come
technically,
first?
but
D,
I don't think anyone's using Sneasler yet.
So not at a regional, but one of my local players won a cup with Acrobatics, Grassy Seed, Sneasler.
Oh wow!
Back in the day, and everybody was like sleeping on it. They were like, "Oh, this mon won't be good. It's got a quadruple weakness to Psychic. It's so fragile." And he was like, "Terraflying, Acrobatics," and he beat a world's competitor at a local cup with Acrobatics, which is great. I want to steal the skeleton's glasses. Good luck, they're welded to my head. I don't think they come off.
No.
They don't. I need them to see.
Pokemon are tried.
You don't understand. I have 0 vision otherwise.
Oh no.
It's bad. Actually, strictly speaking, my actual prescription is extremely weak. I think they just make me look smart.
That's fair. I miss wearing glasses. I like the way I look with glasses.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't go for contacts even if I thought I needed them.
Note to self, next event Tom and I are both working at, I'm stealing your glasses.
That's fine, you can see how weak my prescription is, and then I can like make fun of you for having a moderately stronger prescription.
Yeah, in fact,
my prescription was just so my eyes didn't strain themselves, and then, I don't know, I stopped getting headaches, so I stopped wearing them.
That's good.
I don't know, like, my eyesight's terrible, and I'm very light sensitive, so...
Ooh, okay. Yeah, so like if I put yours on, I'd probably like fall over.
Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah, the most wild thing is putting on someone else's glasses and your head just spinning from like how strong they are.
Incredibly difficult trainer to beat, and someone that we have been seeing all over the globe compete. He traveled to Europe, competed in 2 European regions.
What's everybody's, while we're on the screen here, what's everybody's favorite Incineroar build? Because I feel like Incineroar is much like chocolate chip cookies. Everybody's got a home recipe, and everybody thinks theirs is the best.
I have maybe 12 Incineroars.
Exactly.
Also been on an international quest, not just to become the next.
Hey, I know those people.
I know them.
They look so familiar.
Competing just last week
in
Las Vegas at a regionals championship, and I think
Sydney and my homie from Brazil, Andrew.
This upcoming summer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can't believe you doxed them like that.
Oh man, all of our info. We all have INDBs, by the way.
What?
Cool. I don't think I do, but you might. That's cool. Okay, so I'm gonna pause on this guy's team also. Now this is a team. Like I was snoozing on the other one, but this is how you do it, in my opinion. First of all, we got the Babiri Berry on Whimsicott. Quick poll of the room. Does anybody know what Babiri Berry does right now?
Yeah.
It weakens a specific type of
attack.
Which type,
Which one?
Steel.
Fuck.
You're looking at the open team sheet. You're about to enter the grand finals of LASC. What type don't you hit Whimsicott with? You have 30 seconds to pick your team. What does it do? What does the barrier
does Heavy Slam still one-shot it?
Okay, so you're correct. That is the Steel Berry.
Yeah.
And the only reason I know that is because I've done 4 play labs in the past calendar year, and there is a Babiri Berry Alolan Ninetales that I know survives an Iron Head from Terra Steel Dragonite that's on one of the other rental teams they give you.
Oh.
I know this to be, I am 100% sure it always survives with 10%, even if you don't get Aurora Veil up, because I've seen those teams fight each other like 500 times. So, like, I know why Babiri Berry is or I know what Babiri Berry is. I don't know if this survives Heavy Slam, but that is irrelevant in this matchup because the only steel move is Make It Rain. Does anybody actually run Heavy Slam in H?
Not really.
Oh, yeah. Archelodon sometimes.
No.
I think it's rare in H.
I've never seen that.
For H, I can't think of anything other than Dundozo.
Yeah, I guess
Dundozo too.
He's conspicuously missing here, which is, I guess, good.
I mean, he's less popular in H.
Yes. But yeah, this is a fresh team. This reminds me of at the Vegas regional, we had a top 4 Lilycole team, which I thought was very funny because it had Typhlosion, Torkoal, Incineroar, and then the Terra on Fergraph was also fire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, what are we accomplishing here? My understanding was that it was for the mirror, I guess, is you would Terra Fire your Fergraph so that it could endure an eruption from an opposing fire type or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
like,
you open yourself up to so many weaknesses.
There's also to not die to like set up Volcarona immediately for the late game trick room, but
I suppose. But yeah, it's just very funny that it had 3 natural fire types and it's like, I could really go for a 4th fire type right now. But that team placed, I think, 4th overall. Zach
That's
Carlton,
insane.
who is a relatively local player that I've seen at many of our local events, did very, very well. I'm very, very happy for them.
Mm-hmm.
They gave a very good post-game interview about how much they have felt reinvigorated by the game and all that, which is good. And then their husband, like, also top 4 worlds, right?
Yeah.
I think it was top 4. Was it top 8?
Montana's
where Montana placed.
Crazy.
Very good. Yes. So truly a love wins moment. I enjoyed that.
Oh, I saw that picture on Twitter. I know what you're talking about.
Yes, true.
That was so cute.
Yeah, I was happy
for them.
Happy for them. Happy that Lilycole got its time in the sun. I'm glad that the team was back in a major way. I truly think turn 1 Lilycole is like the most fun you can have playing Pokemon because it's like 4 different 50-50s that you have to guess through. It's, are they going to Helping Hand the Lilligant and kill me with Solar Blade? Are they going to after you the Torkoal and kill me with Eruption? Are they going to hard swap the Torkoal into something? Are they going to Sleep Powder? And it's just like, if you guess wrong, you lose. Conversely, if you're the Lilycole player and you miss your Sleep Powder, you also lose. So nobody really knows what happens on turn 1 when Lilycole is being played.
I've had nothing but bad experiences against Lilycole. I hate fighting it.
Yeah, no, it's incredibly obnoxious, which is why.
It's
also
very
Jump Off.
Also Jump Off. I hate Jump Off a little less.
Yeah, I feel like the just brutal efficiency of the synergy is a little bit less strong with Jump Bluff.
Yeah.
In that, like, you can't after you Eruption with Jump Bluff. The Sleep Powder stuff is still really annoying, and like it has Rage Powder, which is cool. But you can't just be like, yeah, this is like a base 300 speed Eruption. Good luck, shake my hand. And it's more difficult to play the guessing game of like, oh, will they just swap out? What happens?
Yeah, it's fair because usually they commit to it at that point. At least from what I've gone against.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you've hard swapped in your Pelipper to turn off my sun. Unfortunately for you, I was targeting the Sleep Powder into that slot, and hard swapping my Torkoal out. You lose now. I'm setting up Trick Room. It's over for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Good luck.
Good luck, shake my hand.
Good luck, shake my hand. Anyway, so yeah, this is a cool team. We've got Typhlosion, who has 3 fire moves and a ghost move with choice specs. We've got Flare Blitz, Knockoff, the good stuff on Incineroar. Whimsicott, the cool adaptation is usually you see this team with like Torkoal for automatic Sun, but here we've got manual Sun with Moonblast, Sunny Day, Encore, and Tailwind. Same kind of Ursaluna. This one's more offensive, not leftovers. It's Terra Normal, Life Orb, and then Flamigo. That's cool. Does anybody know what Faint does? It doesn't make you faint.
Yeah.
But this is a move that I see very rarely. I think I've only seen it on like mouse holds, because I don't think a lot of guys get it. Mouse holds and Mian Shao, I know, get this move. I guess also
Electabuzz also.
Does it really?
Yeah.
That's
Which
cool.
move? I lagged. Sorry.
Feint. The
oh
second
yeah.
Mingo here has.
Oh, I mean that used to be popular on Raichu back in the day.
True. Yes, it's a good move. It breaks protect. It's in my opinion better than Urshifu's nonsense because it breaks the protect. So your next guy can get in there also, which I think is better in a lot.
I have nightmares from 2016 of Hitmontop running it too.
That also breaks wide guard.
Yeah, no, it breaks any protecting type.
Yeah,
which is great.
And you don't have to hit the person, the thing that clicked wide guard either.
I didn't think about that, but that makes sense.
Yeah, you just have to interact with it, I suppose.
Yeah, that's cool. So a very handy utility move, for sure. I've most commonly seen this on Mousehold because it gets it, and like why not? And Mian Shao because I've seen Mian Shao run alongside Shadow Rider in the restricted formats a whole lot, and naturally you're gonna want to break wide guards if all you're doing is clicking Astral Barrage, like mindlessly. So pretty good. Anyway, and then of course there's Farigiraf because this is like the greatest Pokemon they've ever invented.
With Nightshade.
Shout out to Giraffe.
I was gonna say I didn't know people ran it with Nightshade. That's wild. But like that's guaranteed damage, right?
Yep, it's a flat 50 damage, assuming that your opponent's not a normal type.
So I mean, I guess at that rate, you can just if there's anything particularly bulky or something you want to make sure you take out, you can just click Nightshade if you're sure about the HP.
It gives you a good answer into a Dark type, for example, who would otherwise be Psychic. With that and Psychic, you don't have a situation where you can't touch your opponent, where you could potentially otherwise if you had only a normal and a Psychic move. Like if God help you, you're fighting Sableye, who's a dark ghost, and you could not touch them with either your Hyper Voice or your Psychic, and you just lose on the spot. But yeah, a little bit better coverage, which is nice.
If I ever saw a Farigiraf committing to 3 attacking moves, that'd be wild. Imagine somebody whipping it out. This is actually my attacker. Third Spray. Let's go.
You do Third Spray, Hyper Voice, Psychic Noise.
There was a really good player that would run it with Life Orb.
Oh.
Forgot who.
Wild.
His Farigiraf stats are actually like really good. Shout out to Giraffe Rig for just waiting the requisite 25 years to get like a good evolution, and it actually being good and healthy for the game and fun, and everybody likes it, and that's cool. Sad that the same thing couldn't happen to Dunsparce, but it is what it is.
Don't remind me.
It's quite upsetting. My only solitude is hoping that they add a Dunsparce in the next generation. That's and is like actually what we wanted.
Actually, the majestic dragon type that we all wanted.
Dragon normal type that we've always.
Yeah.
And then we can get Mega Dunsparce Z or whatever in, the next mainline.
20 years.
Yeah, 20 years.
Yeah, I remember somebody telling me about the Dunsparce, and I thought they were joking. Like, I was streaming, and somebody was like, "Have you seen the Dunsparce?" And I'm like, "You're memeing on me, right?" And I remember looking it up and being like, "Oh, okay, I guess."
The Dunsparce is awesome because it has a signature move that sounds insanely broken, and it is like patently bad. It has a normal type move with 100 base power that breaks Protect, kind of like what we were just talking about with Feint, and yet it is still completely unusable. Like, how is that possible? How could it be bad? It breaks Protect and it's 100 power.
We have a local that uses the Dunsparce, but it's Rattled Boomburst.
Yeah, like that's the only way to do it, I think. I saw like when this thing came out in like the regulation A's, it was you do Terra Psychic, Weakness Policy, Rattled, the Dunsparce, and you'd have Stored Power because it gets that, and so you just like right click Beat Up with mouse hold into it, and so because it's a dark move that triggers Weakness Policy, and because it's a dark move it triggers Rattled, so you get like maximum speed, pretty strong. And then you click Stored Power and delete something. And then the other thing you didn't delete deletes you, and it's like, well, that was fun. Okay, I'm going to hit play on these games now. I think we've said all there is to say about these teams.
Here in the finals of the International Championships in the same calendar year as the time he became the Japanese national champion. But he also
and so Yuma has quite a record, as they're saying here. He won the Japanese nationals
this
season as well.
Shared with the Japanese community that if you truly want to win, you have to be willing to put in the time and the effort and face uncomfortable choices. And that is exactly what Kinibawa has been doing all season long, and it's gotten.
I mean, he's not wrong.
And with an incredibly built team, perfect for the meta game this weekend. We've seen this Whimsicott with the prankster ability and Sunny Day change.
Other cool thing about Flamigo is that it has Scrappy, so that Feint can hit literally anybody. Like ghost types are not safe from having Protect broken.
Incredibly powerful eruptions, but in this matchup against Juan Salerno, even though the Typhlosion is an incredibly scary Pokemon for a majority of his team, I think it's actually going to be the Ursaluna Blood Moon that is going to be the scariest Pokemon for Yuma Kinugawa to yield. Blood
the Dreamies!
There they are.
Type of normal. If you get all three of those lined up together, Juan's Pokemon are going
such a shame that in NA we can't wear them anymore.
It's true. It's just, you know, 1984, literally authoritarian censorship type stuff, you know.
I really want to know whose decision that was, because I have some words.
Given time to adapt, he finds ways to succeed.
Well, let me know if you find them, and I'll leave it to you.
It's very much the Spider-Man meme right now of Gaming Gen being like, oh, well, it's not just us making these decisions, and TPCI staying mysteriously quiet about it and just saying that they trust their organizers.
I've always just kept mine in a bag at my hip, but I also don't really have the shoulder space.
I like my Sleepy Lycanroc on my shoulder.
I did give my Torkoal a bow this weekend, though. It's got a little gingham bow around its neck.
Oh, how cute!
So that'll be exciting if you're at Vancouver. Not Vancouver, Toronto. Toronto, that's the one.
I will be at
Holy.
Toronto.
Juan unlocks his moves so fast.
And we already have the two Ursaluna Blood Moons staring each other down.
See, I'd be afraid of locking in the wrong move going that fast. Like, I do it purposely slow.
Dealing so much damage compared to the opposing one, but I'm very curious about how they're about to match up.
Why did they make Blood Moon bipedal?
Don't know.
Why did they do this? It could have just been
because when bears are angry, they get up on their hind legs.
Are you telling me that regular Ursaluna is not angry?
Doesn't seem that angry.
He seems concerned more than anything. I mean, he didn't ask for that. Maybe that's why he's concerned.
With that Protect and Whimsicott alongside of the Ursaluna, there's a possibility for Yuma Kinugawa to take control of the speed.
And that will be completely negated by the fact that Juan has brought a fake out user onto the field alongside of his Ursaluna. The Whimsicott on Yuma Kinugawa's side of the field does not hold a covert cloak. It's going to be a Babbery Berry, which means we'll be able to be flinched, which means Tailwind can be stopped. And now also that the grassy terrain is set
It is kind of buck wild that this Whimsicott doesn't have a covert cloak. Now that I think
about
it.
This is the perfect situation.
I was expecting a covert cloak or Focus Sash.
Yeah, well, Sash is on the Flamigo. I get why they needed that, because Flamigo has 0 defensive stats.
Surprisingly, I think it's a decent attack stat. It's like 120.
I think it's like 115, which is like, yeah.
Is it 115 or 120?
I'd be shocked if it were 120. What do I know? Thus far, you're being raided.
I know.
They're pillaging your channel out here.
That's a big terrestrialization.
Hi, Hayren. Thank you for the raid. Welcome.
Hello.
Oh, would you like to join us for some Pokemon?
Used by this Ursaluna. One of these Pokemon is probably going down.
Yeah, no fake out, not with the giraffe on the field. Unfortunately for you.
Truly, for a graph is like the greatest to ever do it.
Oh, that Sneasler's so gone.
Bye.
Bye, Sneasler.
That is the biggest threat offensively and speed-wise on Juan Salerno's team, and a pull has been poked through immediately.
Ninja, can you get that shout out for me, please?
Combat Sneasler had would have threatened the Incineroar.
You have lackeys? That's cool.
That Ursaluna immensely, but now it is gone.
I prefer to call them mods, but yes.
Opportunity to bring his own Ursaluna Blood Moon back out onto the field, and there is no second turn of Blood Moon.
So you are in a position where you can't Grassy Glide, you don't have fake out pressure anymore.
So much damage from a Hyper Voice.
What do you do? Do you just like go for Woodhammer and hope it works? But that's
I guess so.
Anymore. Never mind. What do you do? Here comes Incineroar. Now they have fake out pressure. Your Rillaboom has no offensive power.
Oh.
Anyway.
Oh.
Oh, this hurts.
Blood Moon into the protect, so you're losing that. Okay, that's Woodhammer.
On the opposing Ursaluna, Woodhammer would not have knocked out anyways, but why not keep full health if you can?
Yeah, and also the Earth Power into the protect.
Okay.
Kinugawa gets both attacks.
If I were Rillaboom, I'd be real nervous right now.
Yeah, it doesn't seem great.
Just very calm and
doesn't have much to offer, and it's also in a very uncomfortable spot.
One step ahead, has Blood Moon available to him once again. The big question is, will he be able to land it against Juan's own Blood Moon Ursaluna, which is the big
Yuma's Blood Moon's also faster, so
yeah,
this is very.
Just do the thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, the fake out connects on,
and it's on a Tailwind team, whereas Juan, he does have Tailwind on his Dragonite, but like that's different. Okay, that's 2. That was an Assault Vest, by the way.
Yeah.
50% bonus special defense, by the way.
Life Orb Terra Normal goes crazy.
Okay. And yet.
Oh wait. Oh. What's the spread?
Take care, Aaron. Thanks for the raid.
It's also that normal type terrestrialization as well. Juan Salerno opting to just invest a little bit more in bulk, which in your average.
Yeah, you can't use Blood Moon again.
Rip.
It's always funny to be when players do that when they're either encore locked or like taunted. Or in this case, it's like, well, gotta try. Maybe the game will work.
Sometimes you just get so lost in the sauce you forget.
It's called playing to your outs. You wouldn't understand.
Oh. Oh my god. Yuma's insane.
Yeah, like Yuma is cooking this guy at the speed of sound. Like it's.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Scale Shot doesn't affect Whimsicott. Eats the Earth Power.
Yeah, so like if this Whimsicott is left alive, and they get rid of this Ursaluna that has 25% hit points, it is a forfeit, like immediately, because Dragonite cannot touch Whimsicott.
Unfortunately, though, Whimsicott
literally can't do anything.
And this is the Tailwind Haze version, so.
Yep, this is the Scale Shot, Tailwind Haze, and like Protect or something.
Mm-hmm.
They don't run Extreme Speed anymore.
That's unfortunate, because that screwed him. Like, I thought every Dragonite would run Extreme Speed. It's just such a good move.
It's because of Dozo. They run Haze because they're like, I'm not losing to Dozo.
In Reg H?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think Dozo top cut this event, I think.
I've got Top Cut Explorer pulled up. We can look at it after the finals.
Yeah.
I didn't want to look at it first, obviously, because it would spoil who won.
Spoilers.
I think I know one of the people who made Top Cut though.
But in this matchup, it's just been a fake out stopper.
All right, Blood Moon coming for the 3rd KO.
Yeah.
Christ.
You already know. 3 for 3 on Kinugawa's Blood Moon Ursaluna.
It is just going to be that Dragonite.
Oh, I misspoke earlier. I thought that Juan's Ursaluna was the one at quarter HP. I didn't really. It was full HP, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it is Whimsicott versus Dragonite. Dragonite cannot touch Whimsicott, so this is a forfeit.
I mean, Yuma still has 2 other Pokemon, like.
I mean, yeah, but like even if he didn't, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Like Dragonite, again, literally cannot touch Whimsicott from this position.
And Scale Shot's like what, base 20? You can't struggle your way. If there was a way,
yeah.
It's over. So over.
And even if you could, like Whimsicott has Moonblast.
Yeah.
So, like, it's going to be hurting you. It's not like it's just clicking a light screen until you run out of PP. It is like it is going to knock you out.
Why? Yeah.
I'm really glad you brought that up because you're absolutely right.
I guess in Juan's position, I would still Scale Shot the instant to see how much it does. But
I got information. This is only
time
game
on the
1.
clock that you don't have otherwise. You can start thinking about next game.
You want to think of ways that you can avoid putting yourself in a position where a single missed fake.
That was pretty clinical, in my opinion, from you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just Blood Moon everything. Blood Moon the thing that can't protect this turn.
Absolutely detrimental. So you could try switching up your leads.
I mean, yeah, it feels like he didn't respect the Blood Moon, so the Blood Moon kind of ran away with it.
You can also threaten a fake out directly to the Whimsicott, and if that
I guess he did call the swap. Or not even calling the swap, but like the turn Caesar came in, Blood Moon could have protected because that failed the previous turn. But
yeah, you're absolutely right. Once Kinugawa got an advantage, way, and there are options there. Juan did have an opportunity to protect that, or otherwise not let that Sneasler fall the moment it showed up on the field.
Oops.
And Kinugawa went for some amazing
darkness
offensive plays, and that's why Kinugawa has been one of the most exciting players to watch, and why I've been so thrilled to see him competing in our circuit.
And I also think he has this incredible ability of knowing when to go on aggressive offense versus when to play.
Wow, the Bears are back.
Because if you look at the
naturally,
it's always funny when they're on the same slot too, and they're just looking at each other eye to eye.
Play down.
It's a bear off.
Game number 2.
Yep, we are absolutely jumping into game number 2, and there is a big adjustment. Juan has
great start with the Incineroar.
Seeing the 4 Pokemon that
Kinugawa
decided to bring in game 1, Golden Go, which otherwise would be scared off by the Typhlosion, has made an appearance.
You know, Golden Go is such a great adaptation as long as you are positive there is no Typhlosion in play. I do think that Juan can save the terrestrialization.
I literally don't remember. Does Golden Go show up at all in Reg F, or does he get written out of the show?
It's niche. Not bad.
Okay. So if you're able to get it,
I think it's still top 60. But
sneak in a nasty plot or two, you can
my recollection of Reg F is like completely.
I have that pulled up. Let me see.
Take a significant amount of damage on this switch. This is a risky play.
The risky play is a big shakeup from Juan Salerno.
At least on Showdown, it's 15% usage.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Already know Paranormal on that blood.
Okay, so he's gonna Paranormal Blood Moon.
Can resist the damage of normal type attacks, but it does not get to be immune to them.
Okay, we fake out. I was thinking you could just like Flare Blitz and Blood Moon into the slot, and that covers for any possible switch.
Did he just do the Dragonite? Oh.
Oh no, Golden.
Oh.
Not very effective, by the way.
Oh, jeez.
That's so much damage. Golden Go just.
So
we're co-streaming right now.
Yeah.
We've got so many people in my. We're doing a shared chat. We're watching the Latin American International Championship Finals from 2 weekends ago. This is game 2 of possibly 3.
Now has the opportunity to set up Tailwind for its partner.
Argentina versus Japan.
To find some damage here, and I do think that a protect this turn to feel out what Yuma's doing here would be.
Sorry, I cut you off to agree to chatter. What were you gonna say about Golden Go? Babiri Berry, it's happening.
Oh, it lived.
Literally
would have died otherwise.
Allows it to remove its steel type weakness for one.
I was gonna say Golden Go after that Blood Moon has 2 attacks left with the Life Orb, so it's like
true. And hey, we're scale shotting into a fairy type again.
Yep.
You're just crippling this Dragonite.
Yeah,
oh, it's Blood Moon.
People who run guys that only have 1 attack that there's an immunity to, they're crazy to me. Like, I don't understand how you could live.
I could never. I'd be too afraid.
You're just gonna box yourself. Like, it provides such a clear win condition for your opponent.
I
wouldn't want to give them, that much.
What's Dragonite doing in this matchup also?
Clicking Tailwind?
But Juan isn't doing that. Like,
I mean, he could haze his own stats too. Like, he could get rid of, because it works on negative stats, not just positive ones.
Exactly.
So he could get rid of the debuffs that Incin gave him.
Cool. So then, at best, you're like breaking even, because Incin's just gonna keep cycling out every time you click haze. So I don't know. But yeah, what is Dragonite doing in the grand picture of things? I don't know.
Well, that is the terrestrialization coming through from the Dragonite. The steel.
Hopefully murder.
Can I get everybody else a bit higher? Yeah, I can raise volume.
On Kinugawa's side, but look, resisting attacks is good, but ask your buddy Golden Go how that went for it when it switched in on the Blood Moon.
There's the Tailwind,
priority Tailwind.
Ensuring that the Blood Moon Ursaluna will be moved. It is going to be a Hyper Voice.
A Hyper Voice will connect only onto the Dragonite because of the protect from the Golden Go. Juan making the correct call there to know that could not guarantee the safety of that Pokemon as Tailwind goes up because of Whimsicott's prankster ability.
Turning Terrorfield when you were a flying type in the face of Ursaluna is such like a Faustian bargain. Like, you are trading one
and a headlong rush.
Yeah.
Into Tailwind, which would also similarly shut it down. Juan needs to find
Blood Moon's not the slowest thing in the field, but this Golden Go can't even live in Moonblast.
Something safely in.
Yeah, like
otherwise just let it go down at this point in time, so that whatever does.
I don't know how I feel about Dragonite as a Tailwind setter.
Are even once again.
I don't don't understand clicking Tailwind on a guy who doesn't have Prankster, but I'm also not playing at a competitive level, so I understand that my opinion may not be...
Well, I understand on a non-Prankster, because there are fast Pokemon that can do it, like 10 frame, Kilowattrel, but like, Dragonite's fat and slow. Like, you lose a lot of the benefit moving last with that.
The Whimsicott's slower than Golden Go.
We'll be going, oh, but the Life Orb actually
But the non-Tailwind Whimsicott is slower than the Tailwind.
No, he Tailwinded last turn, I thought.
No, yeah, they Tailwinded. Yep.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah.
Had the Golden Go stuck around.
So it's like Jolly Golden Go versus...
You also drop your own Intimidate at least, so you have that benefit.
Bulky Whimsicott, I guess.
I think getting another Make It Rain.
I mean, no Sash, I guess. That's right.
The intended goal.
Yeah, but at least getting the 2 attack drops off from the Dragonite with that...
I know you too!
Means that this Dragonite now is going to be able to deal real damage to any Pokemon remaining, especially now that that pesky little Whimsicott has been removed from the field.
I had a stream, like the last time I streamed, or was on a stream, one of my other friends who actually attended LAIC, because they're from Argentina, they wanted to do like a recap, so they pulled me in. Oh, hello.
It's a bird.
It's a bird.
It's a bird!
But they were really confused when I was explaining to them how, like, in this format, everybody runs Scale Shot Dragonite and not Terra Normal Extreme Speed Dragonite. Like, why would you stop doing that? It's so good. It's the same thing as, like, Terra Normal Blood Moon, where it's just like, I'm going to smack you.
With priority.
With extreme priority, yeah.
I think
doing it anymore.
I think the big reason for that is that without Qianpao, you actually don't pick up that many KOs with Extreme Speed.
That is correct.
So,
at this point in time, it's very unfortunate that he locked in that.
I mean, it could just helping hand it, but then you lose out on the move that turn, so I guess less worth it.
Don't worry, it's coming back.
Yay, I hate it.
The cat's back. And people are gonna use the shiny one.
It's true.
The muddy cat.
Yeah, mud.
I'm sorry, what is it? What is it otherwise?
It's like kind of purple.
I guess LASC was in Brazil this year, that's correct.
And it looks like Incineroar did attack into that Dragonite as well.
I'm good, Mars.
I almost went.
LAIC finals.
Onto the field for free, but that can't be something that's
Puba, there are going to be some more regionals in Brazil if you want to try and attend one of those. Even though LASC is passed, the official Pokemon website has the whole list of regionals for the rest of the season that we know about, and there's a couple in Brazil that still haven't happened yet.
Is still also relatively similar.
Wait, does this work in my chat in the chat?
Just yet, so the Ursaluna is going
does what work where?
Slower, and as long as Yuma Kinugawa targets
no, it's disabled. Okay.
Oh, okay. Very cool to Terra steal my flying type in front of a fighting type.
Let's see.
I mean, even if it was also in front of the Earth Power.
Yeah, I don't know why. I guess I do know why he Terra Steel, because he was really scared of Blood Moon.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Onto the Incineroar and knock that Pokemon out, bringing both players down to their final 2. Now this is going to be the
Let's see, where are we at right now?
Alongside the Flamigo and the Incineroar alongside the Ursaluna Blood Moon for Juan.
Toronto's next. Let's see.
It sure is.
Merida. Santiago.
Protect situation.
It's going to create a double protect situation.
Curitiba.
I absolutely agree. And then after that, we're once again
a lot of names I can't pronounce. You know what? I'm gonna put the link in chat.
Fastest thing on the field. Probably going to try
and target
down the Ursaluna Blood Moon. And
there you go. If you're curious about the rest of the regionals for the season.
To target down the Incineroar. Juan has to think of something.
You're welcome.
To catch his opponent off guard this turn if he can find his way back into this match.
This is going to be it.
I actually decided to apply to some EU regionals. I'm hoping I get them, or at least
That's
one of them.
From the jaws of defeat here.
I'm tired of traveling, so like.
Yeah, you don't like it.
Juan called that the Flamigo would protect, but
I love traveling. I think it's fun.
Protect. Totally safe play there from Kinugawa to protect both Pokemon here.
Yeah, that fake out going.
Particularly, I want Birmingham. I really hope I get that one.
Birmingham, Alabama. Let's go.
No!
Let's go.
East Coast regional.
Even safer.
Has to take 2 hits to be knocked out because of its Focus Sash as well.
This is looking pretty over for
Juan.
Juan.
Mistake when they like go on to Arcanine and they register for the Birmingham Regional, thinking it's going to be in Alabama.
That it was going to be a
Gotta could never.
Sorry, Ty, I just spoke over you like completely.
I'm saying this is looking pretty over for Juan.
Yeah.
The Ursaluna Blood Moon here was a good call.
Another 1,000,000 points for Flamigo. Taking 2 knockouts.
Wait.
Get a third.
Are we getting Flamigo at EUIC?
I think yes.
Oh.
I mean, I have to assume when you look at this team that Yuma has, and the way that this game in particular ended, you're like, yeah, that's the standout player. Because they're not giving you a Blood Moon, I can tell you that much.
Yeah,
as cool as that would be.
The stream got less comfy now that Alabama was mentioned. Rip.
Yeah.
Sweet home Alabama.
This is the finals.
Hold on.
Okay.
Why is Juan crying?
Able to take down the Ursaluna
What's he realizing?
They were speed tying?
Oh.
They were speed tying.
Honestly, you know,
I think neither of them knew.
Have to take a little bit of credit for
That's
that
rough.
because that Pokemon really was the key to Yuma Kinagawa's win conditions here. And I guess if you wanted to try and bring this game a little bit longer, you could consider if your opponent.
Oh, he took his headphones off.
I mean, yeah, you like.
Now he's putting them back on. I don't know.
You could try and stall out the close combat. So it looks like Juan is.
This is
searching for
so
that
over.
out, and you have to.
This is so
respect
over,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, there's no out.
Your entire country, your entire continent cheering for you.
You just gotta
You
PP
take
stall the
every
next
single out you can.
5 hits of close combat.
3 close combats used.
Yeah.
Or 4 actually, because 1 went into the protect.
Then all it has is
Close
feint,
combats used by the Flamigo. If
and then you can Blood Moon it.
There would be another, but no.
You just need to get a quadruple protect.
And that's going
Yes.
to be you
Yeah, no biggie.
Didn't happen.
as your Latin American
Very
international
cool.
champion, traveling all
So yeah, I think we're gonna get Flamigo
beating global
as the distribution guy. I would be surprised if that weren't the case.
Yay, free shiny.
Right? Well, I mean, it's shiny, and it's going to be a guy that will have like no use in any other format, which is exactly what we want.
Oh no, they were
Did
top.
y'all claim your free Whimsicott?
I did.
Yes. Yes. It's the second Whimsicott we've gotten, I think, this season, right?
I think so. Yeah.
And we got
you're
a
right.
Dumpla, but I think we also got a Whimsicott. So that's cool.
It's not. It's not cool.
Oh no, you forgot. Rip. Sorry to hear that.
So here's Top Cut Explorer. Are there any teams that I don't know how much of these actual event you guys had watched prior to the finals. Are there any teams that you wanted to call out? Because Oliver has a team that I think is kind of fun.
I think
that it has Dusclops, but like
There is a Venusaur and a Dusclops. What the heck?
Yeah.
I mean, Venusaur and Sun makes sense. Dusclop is what? Trick Room? Yeah, okay. So it could be fast or slow.
Yes,
Mhm.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
And
this is doing
3
the same stuff
attacks
as Golden Goat.
Dragonite. Let's go.
See, this is what it's all about. 3 attacks, but it's multi-scale. We can still be intimidated. It's fine, but we also
Yeah.
have 3 attacks.
Unpopular opinion, I like Inner Focus more.
Yeah, I mean, like I agree, but
It's a focus sash, but in reverse when it's multi-scale.
exactly. Good old Assault Vest, 4 attacks in Incineroar.
Mm-hmm.
Noticing a trend here with the number of attacks.
This person just wants to beat face. It's fine.
And here's where that focus sash went on Annihilate.
I like
who's
it there.
running Coaching and taunt.
Wait, but I thought Annihilate was bulky. Why Focus Sash on it?
This one, I'm assuming, is maximum speed and maximum attack. That's
So
the
just
only
going
thing
for
that makes
face.
sense to me.
Oh, I mean,
Probably.
it doesn't have bulk up, so fair.
Yeah.
So your job here is to click Coaching onto Dragonite,
Yes.
I'm guessing.
And it you just identifies intimidate that way also.
Yep. Torkoal, Evergreen, staple, as a member of my chat points out. This one's running Helping Hand, which is fun.
I mean, it's exactly as I'd expect it to be. Like, Helping Hand has been really popular on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like Lily Cole, but with Venusaur.
Mhm.
Exactly. Well, the Venusaur can't make Torkoal go fast, unfortunately.
Yeah, no after you for you, but
Yeah.
still neat.
It can pretend to be Torkoal by turning Terrifier and using Weather Ball in the sun. That's kind of cool. And
That's
Failing
actually
Exploit.
pretty neat, though.
Yeah, I think Oliver also played at Vegas and did really well.
That sounds
So.
correct.
Great 2 weeks for them.
And then of course Dusclops here with Frisk, so that it gets that hidden information of what your opponent's items are. Really
Not so hidden.
It's
does Dusclops really not get a better ability than Frisk?
It's pressure.
Like, it doesn't get pressure.
Pressure would still be better in open team sheet.
I think it's just for the reason why you have Frisk is just for Zoroark. Yeah.
Zoroark. Yeah. That's the only reason you'd run Frisk is you like, or you're fishing for that team sheet error default win.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You immediately know that the opponent's Rillaboom is actually holding Miracle Seed and not Assault Vest. That hand shoots up at the speed of light. And
or
you call
it's
it JoJo.
what's the really dumb one? Like you're running the Arceus item instead of like the regular item.
Plate instead of the So it would be like Meadow
the plate.
Yeah.
Seed. Yeah.
Oh god. So funny thing, I actually watched something like that happen in real time. It was at Charlotte Regionals. It was Wolf actually. He was going against someone day 2, and he knew the calc so well that he figured out that the other Rillaboom was not running Miracle Seed because the calc he made was off. And we did a team check on the other guy, and it turned out that he was running Assault Vest.
That's awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, we were just like, Nani? Okay, we'll team check him, but why? And then the guy got a game loss, and we were like, okay, thanks, Wolf.
A member of my chat asks, was any mon that debuted in Legends Arceus ever used in high playing competition? Yes.
Ursaluna.
Yes.
Yes.
We just
hold on. So I'm gonna jump back a bit to Vegas because they're all over the place. Winning team in Vegas, big boy number 1, Ursaluna. This guy debuted in Legends Arceus. They've got the funniest combination I think that they've ever put in a Pokemon game, in that the like synergy is just so brutally efficient with
also
ability.
The stat spread. Holy crap.
Yeah, I mean the stat spread is hilarious. It's got 140 base attack and like a lot of HP. That's more than Tyranitar for what it's worth. Like it is legendary tier attack. It has ability that says when you're afflicted by a status condition, you get 50% more attack, and then it gets access to the move Facade, which is a 70 base power normal move that doubles in power when you're afflicted with a status condition. And you're also a normal type, so you get a 50% bonus on top of that because you get same type attack bonus. So you just have to wait 1 turn to burn yourself, and then you can one-shot almost anything in the game. Ghost types exempted from Facade, but you might be able to one-shot them with Headlong Rush anyway. So,
I mean, if you're other Ursaluna, you can.
Yeah, well, that guy didn't debut in Legends. I'm going to be generous and say. I love Ursaluna. This is like the greatest food they've given Trick Room in quite... Well, no, Generation 8 was also very kind to Trick Room, so I shouldn't say the greatest, but this guy's very funny. It's you just click the button and it's like, well, sorry. You don't get to play.
You watch things die.
You also sleep immune from that burn.
Second place team.
It's so good.
Who has Basculegion, Pokemon that debuted in Arceus. This is a Rain Sweeper that has a couple different ways that it can play. It's a very strong Water Ghost type. It has 2 phenomenally good abilities in Adaptability, which means that your same type attack bonus is 2 instead of 1.5, or Swift Swim, which is that when it's raining, your speed is doubled. So in this case, Zach opted to give a Choice Scarf to supplement the speed, and then you can still use Adaptability for that attack bonus. Basically depends on, do you need a lot more speed and a little bit more attack? You could run like Swift Swim and Choice Band, or do you need a little bit of speed and a lot more attack, and you can run Choice Scarf Adaptability. They're like basically the same. This thing is a menace in the water. Wave Crash, 120 base power. Fast Respects, a variable amount of power. This gets 50 more damage for every guy that fainted, right? Is it 50?
Yeah, it's 50.
50. It's kind of like Rage Fist, except not when you're hit, but when everybody else is hit, which is cool. So if this is like the last thing standing, it has a 200 power Ghost physical move, which is very cool, that can't miss. Flip Turn is Water type U-turn. We know how good being able to pivot is, especially if you're really fast. You like hit the field, you're locked into this move, you just do a lot of chip damage because you have adaptability. Cool. And then Aqua Jet for priority. This thing's a menace in the rain. Even outside the rain, it's quite good. Like Zach's team here does not run rain, it actually runs snow. So this is just like a menace. And
I think Terra type Fairy is neat on it. I'm used to people running Terra Water just to slam down more damage. Yeah.
I don't know the justification for Fairy. I'm guessing it's just in the face of knockoff or some other kind of dark move.
Yeah, so defensive Terras are, do you resist Rillaboom or do you resist dark types?
Yeah.
Essentially. Pick one.
I assume they're more afraid of a knockoff somehow.
I think for this team, maybe, yeah.
Or like a Shadow Ball or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Shadow Ball from a Goldingo or something.
Yeah, because Wave Crash is likely not going to one-shot your opposing Goldingo, but they can return fire.
I was dying at that finals.
Talking about the finals. So this is tough because Zach Weed, much like Zach Carlson, who came in 4th here, is also a semi-local player. So this was challenging to watch. The finals of this are these two players. It comes down to a slug-off between Porygon's 2 here, who is incredibly bulky with EVO Light and has Recover, but can do very little in the way of damage. Like has Terra Blast, which it wasn't able to use because its opponent was a Ghost type, and has Ice Beam. So it was basically locked into clicking Ice Beam, which is not very effective. And you had Basculegion, who had to lock into clicking Aqua Jet because they were in Trick Room at the time, and so otherwise this attack would be going last because they're very fast, but they need priority, so they go first. So they lock into this relatively weak Aqua Jet in the face of a guy who can also only hit them with a weak move, and unfortunately has the ability to heal. On like the 100th turn of them throwing down, this Porygon 2 gets a Ice Beam freeze into the Basculegion, and is
on the very last turn it could have attacked.
Possible turn.
Yeah.
Very, very sad. Oh, some additional context. Before it was just Porygon 2 versus Basculegion. It was originally Porygon 2 versus Basculegion and Ninetales. Ninetales knocked itself out with its Life Orb after clicking Blizzard a bunch of times, but had previously Encore locked the Porygon into Recover so that it would stop doing, damage to other guys and start doing healing to itself. And so unfortunately this guy ran out of juice before he was able to get a freeze in the other direction. It really could have gone either way. I think it was heartbreaking to watch. It's a shame that it had to come to that kind of play. I think there were better plays that could have been made earlier in the game that would have prevented it from getting to that point. But even still, it's a really heartbreaking way to lose because it feels like it's kind of taken out of your hands.
It is, but like he had used Ice Beam so many times, like he really should have gotten the freeze sooner. So the fact that it happened that late is kind of wild.
Yeah, it was above odds at that point.
Yeah,
a lot of Blizzards also, like
Blizzard didn't freeze at all.
Freeze.
Yeah,
like it could go either way.
Also, I think there was I agree that Zach had a couple turns where there was a slightly more optimal play to lock down the game.
But I'm not going to pretend to know better than Zach. Zach is a previous regional winner when they were a senior.
I think Zach mentioned it on Tub Takes also, so it's like there's a couple more optimal plays, so it's like yes, goodbye Reg H. Hey Kawhi.
Oh yeah, you were in the crowd, Nerf. I forgot you were at Vegas. Yeah, that was wild. That was insanely wild to watch.
Yeah, so those are the major two. And then I was going to talk about Zach Carlson's team. I don't know if Fupadas is still here because I've got ads running now. I forgot to run them during any kind of intermission. But Lilligant is like the third member of the... they don't even have an icon for this girl. The third member of the Hisui trio that's like good, which is just the same stuff that Lilligant was doing before, but a little bit faster, and you're a physical attacker now.
Oh, you don't have the extension?
Huh?
There's an extension to fix Pokepaste.
Oh, no, I don't care. Like, I know who Lilligant is.
But the pretty picture.
Yeah. So, yeah. Needless to say, Legends was actually quite good for the... Oh, and then, like, Typhlo, literally also the other guy, Typhlosion, who we just watched win. On the team, we just watched win. I forgot that he's from Hisui also.
Yes.
I'll talk about that
Hisui and Typhlosion is from that game.
Yes. Well, I just think of him as Typhlosion, because you don't see...
Regular Typhlosion. Yeah, Cantonian.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's dead.
Not coming back.
Unfortunately. Much to my sadness.
Lunch taken by his ghostly other part.
He died and came back. Obviously.
Yeah. And we got like this is so funny to me that at Vegas, I'm sorry I'm like going back an event when we still have like Stuttgart finals to watch. But watching Vegas was really funny because I got to watch Zach Carlson with this really cool team knock Joe Yu out, who like this is the only event where Joe isn't running Sun. And it's just like, oops.
Yeah, that's hard sand. Holy shit.
Crazy. This is so other than like Lilycole, I think this is my other favorite Reg H team. Just because I like Tyranitar, and any format where Tyranitar is doing well feels like familiar and safe, where it's like Tyranitar is still a good Pokemon. I think I understand anything.
Seeing my boy Tyranitar around and kicking makes me happy too.
To talk about singles for a little while, there was a stretch where Tyranitar was knocked out of OU, the overused like format, which is like defined by usage percentage across all games, and that was heartbreaking because it's like, is it finally time to retire? Are we hanging up the assault vest? Are we not? Can he not play anymore? And then he's back. Don't worry, they gave him knockoff in the DLC. Tyranitar's back in a big way. He's totally fine.
I mean, my hot take is I used to run him with weakness policy.
That's kind of crazy.
Brick room? Bulldoze weakness policy?
Not bulldoze, but
that's my favorite.
On Tyranitar, that's interesting.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. He's real bulky, so he can take it.
I mean, yeah, it's true. It's true. But yeah, this is a cool team. I think it wins for style points in that the Pokemon all look like they belong next to each other also. I can't really explain. It's got like a pleasing color palette of like muted grays.
Yeah, also, everybody kind of matches with T-Tar standing out.
Yeah. Zach having more close combats than Protect.
Oh, yeah.
On the Trick Room game, which makes a lot of sense.
All I had mentioned was that one, I was looking at Zach's team, which has 2 more Hisuian Pokemon that are very good, and one of them is Typhlosion, who we literally just watched win the, or I guess we didn't watch Typhlosion win because he didn't show up, but he was on the winning team. This is the Hisuian version of Typhlosion. It's a fast Eruption user. It's a ghost type, so it can't be faked out. You know what Eruption does. You've watched the channel before. But imagine doing that with like 119 base speed or something like that, and then a Choice Scarf, and you can't be faked out. So like that's cool. And then Lilligant has a Hisuian form where she's a fighting type in addition to being a grass type. Fast, lets Torkoal move fast, throws up Sleep Powder, can click close combat. We love to see it. So yeah, but that's what Hisui has been up to. I lost my train of thought. We were talking about... Oh yeah, sorry, going back to Zach. Zach has close combat on Annihilate, has close combat on Lilligant, and on Incineroar. The Clear Amulet 4 attacks Incineroar truly feels like a perversion of God's will, in my opinion. Like,
yeah.
This is disgusting. Like, why are we running offensive Incineroar? This is not how it's meant to be.
Pretty sure it's max attack also.
It is certainly.
Oh no!
Like max brave.
Yeah.
Please no.
It's awful. You intimidate the other guy, but they can't intimidate you because of Clear Amulet. You get close combat for some reason. Like, I get it, he's a wrestler, but just like, they don't need to give this guy more moves. I don't know.
Everyone gets close combat.
I don't know. I'm a utility supremacist, so like this makes me want to vomit in my mouth. So that's
it's got fake out.
That's
I mean, yeah, it is. But it could do so much better. Why must we stray so far from God's will?
It's just messed up. Like Clear Amulet and Incineroar, it's messed up. Not how it should be. This isn't what they intended. Okay, so that's Vegas. That's Vegas, baby. And we were looking at LAIC. I don't think there were any other really remarkable teams. We see this Typhlosion guy show up a whole bunch of times. And we were looking at the Venusaur team, which kind of stands out in that it's got Venusaur on it. There's one Dozo in top 16.
Yeah.
That everybody put their team around. Everybody put this stupid Dragonite on their team because they were so afraid of this one Dondozo. The other reason you were on Haze, by the way, is for Arcaludon.
True.
That makes sense.
Like, you don't want it to get stamina stacks if you can help it, or like.
There wasn't even a lot of Arcaludon either.
Oh, that's
XC4?
more than Dozo.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Or Volcarona. Set of Volcarona is also a thing.
That's true. I feel like that's easier to get around, but
a little bit.
Because like Volcarona's base stats aren't like amazing, but that's true.
Rabombi.
Marco ran the Rabombi team instead of the Marco team.
This is cool. I actually I played in the last tournament I actually played in was the NAIC Professor Cup, which is ancient history, but I did quite well. And there was a while that I had locked in Rabombi on that team because we needed to not have repeat types, and I needed like a Tailwind sitter or something. And it was the exact same, literally exactly the same here as what Marco arrived on, except he's not playing with weird restrictions that would encourage you to do something stupid like this. But Shield Dust is like a built-in covert cloak, and then you can give yourself a focus sash. So you can't be faked out and not tailwind. You can't be one shot. They have to double into you. The only ways that they're going to stop you from clicking tailwind are taunt, which is much easier to deal with.
Yeah.
And you have a pretty serviceable attack stat, I think. It's like 105 or something on Moonblast. It's nothing to laugh at. And
Isn't it
Moonblast
more
It's
than
not
that?
bad.
I think it's actually higher. I think I'm lowballing Rabambi here. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm going to look it up right now.
I'm looking it up.
I think it's
It
120.
is.
It's not 120 attack. Get out of here.
No, it's
According to what I'm
95.
looking at,
It's
it's
124 speed.
95. Yeah.
Okay, it's 120. Okay, 124 speed is extremely good.
Yeah.
And then 95 special attack is like nothing to scoff at when your Moonblast is also 95 power.
Yeah.
So like Rabambi gets the job done. I don't know if I would take this over Whimsicott, but it does allow him to put this covert cloak on his Incineroar, which is kind of funny and something else I've never seen before. So I can get wanting to do it for that reason.
Yeah.
Fake Tears is also you could run that on Whimsicott also.
I think this format really lends well to Rabambi over Whimsicott in certain teams because it's a lot slower of a format without like no Fluttermane, no Champow. So you can
need Prankster Tailwind.
You don't need Prankster on Tailwind or Fake Tears, and there's more Dark types, so why not?
True, yeah, because if you were a Prankster user and you clicked Fake Tears into like Incineroar, that would just not work. But if you're just really fast, suddenly it's okay.
But Fake Tears Power Gem one shots instant, so
That's one of my biggest struggles using Whimsicott is running into so many dark types and being like, I can't target you. I guess I cry now.
Or there's a Farigiraf or Psychic Terrain.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Psychic Terrain sucks.
If only there was an incredibly common way to override Psychic Terrain that literally every team ran. Oh well.
Mm-hmm. Well,
oh well.
We'll have to suffer,
I do
I guess.
agree about Farigiraf, though. That's a bit harder to deal with. But I feel like Psychic Terrain is like, I send out my Assault Vest, Rillaboom, and now your Expanding Force does 0 damage. Congratulations.
Hope you targeted the right thing.
I hate terrain/weather wars. They're so irritating because then it just becomes a game of swapping out and constantly having to compensate.
And that's why Manuel Sun just won LAIC. It didn't come up so much in his actual finals game, but in his run up to that point, just like, oh, you're going to switch out Pelipper? It doesn't matter. Like, I can just sit here and click Sunny Day. You switch out, I do it after you. It's totally fine, which I think is a good innovation. There's a Komo on this team.
Yeah.
People believe in this guy. I don't know why.
Yeah, he's been popping up a bit.
And it's no Omni Boost move, Como.
Yeah, we're just clicking buttons out here. Clanging Scales, that's like a...
That hits both Pokemon, I think.
That's a Hyper Voice type? Or what does it do?
It's base 110, I think.
Cool.
And it lowers your defense by 1, but Spread Dragon.
Right. Because we love lowering our defense on dragon types. We're obsessed with it. Clanging Scale, Scale Shot, get this stuff off me.
Yeah.
They're both shedding like on stream. It's gross. What the hell? Okay. And then it's Overcoat, so it's immune to Spore. That's fun.
And Sandchip. Ooh.
And Sandchip, that'll come up a lot. Yeah. So that's a fun. Oops. I do. There we go. Other than that, I don't think there's too much to talk about from the LAIC meta developments. The next competitive season is the last for Pokemon Scarlet Violet. If you mean this current competitive season, yes. I hope so. I truly hope so. This game doesn't have more legs left. They're running out of runway very fast. I would argue that this whole season might not even last on Scarlet Violet, because I know a
lot of people are predicting that.
Champions.
I'm just nervous about when they're going to introduce champions to the circuit, because if they start with NAIC, I'm going to vomit.
Oh, no, it'll be Worlds. It'll just be at Worlds. You'll have
No, I think it's going to be April.
Please, no.
I think it's going to be April.
I would like to get in a regional or 2 with champions so that we can adjust and test before the big events, please. Thank you. Because, like, going into Worlds on Switch 2 was kind of wild. Those were tech issues I was not prepared for.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to having to figure out why somebody's like home-built Android device that's running Champions can't connect to the Switch 2. That's gonna be fun to
I do have I did see Unite just they released you can only use these devices at an event.
They're always doing this. It was like a whole big thing at Worlds, I think. I'm not going to try and comment on this because I don't really know the whole story, but it seems like there was a relatively late notice of only being able to use venue-issued devices at Worlds, I think, that a lot of top players were upset about, which I guess makes sense if you spend your entire life practicing on one thing.
Yeah.
Something learned muscle memory. Changing to a different device and different configuration kind of ruins that muscle memory, so you're not able to play optimally.
But I feel like ever since then, I've seen all these statements that they put up about what devices you can or can't use, and maybe I'm wrong, but it feels like they keep flipping flopping back and forth.
Yeah, they're trying to go with what works best at the time. Oh my god.
Mega Lucario Z. I don't know why it looks like a fish.
It looks like,
I did see it.
Everyone say it looks like Miku.
It's teal. So
a lot of people are saying Miku, yeah.
It is literally teal, that's correct. But I don't have any opinion about it because I don't know anything about it. Overall, the megas that are in ZA don't do anything for me because I don't know the most important piece, which is their nonsense abilities.
Yeah.
Most megas that are in VGC are cool or interesting to think about because they do something ridiculous, like Charizard setting Sun for itself, or Parental Bond Kangaskhan. If I just saw a Kangaskhan Mega from ZA, and I was just like, oh, its stats go up a little bit and the baby pops out. That's cool, I guess. And didn't know that it got an ability where it just gets to attack twice every turn, I would feel completely differently about it. But instead, it's like the greatest VGC mon they ever invented. Like, short of maybe Incineroar.
There's no arguments about Incineroar.
I feel like Kangaskhan going into the next game, it lost a few things that were pretty important, but also gained Intimidate immunity before it megas.
So Power Up Punch is like no longer a move that exists if memory serves. So there goes
it's in ZA.
That's true.
But
that's a good point.
The move pools are different. It also lost Frustration return.
Yeah. But like, I don't know. You'd click Body Slam and have like a 60% chance to paralyze them or whatever. It's fine. You're Dunsparce now. You're Togekiss now. It's fine. I think it'll take a different role. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm curious about how the megas in ZA are gonna translate to champions, like ability wise. Like we don't know what they're gonna do.
Except maybe Starmie, we know, but that's about it.
Wait, why do we know Starmie?
So
you want to go ahead, Ty?
Yeah. We know Metacham and who's the other one? Mawile have double attack abilities. Like they double their
so
stats.
They changed them.
Right, but they just to compensate in ZA, they just gave them a huge attack stat buff.
Yeah, so like
and Starmie has
Mega
the same
Mawile
thing.
and Mega Metacham have plus 140 stat total, as opposed to plus 100 when they Mega Evolve, and Mega Starmie also has 140 as opposed to 100 added to its stats in ZA. So it can be assumed that will have pure power, which is really goofy. I don't know what physical moves Starmie gets, but I can't.
I was gonna say
it's not in
I mean
Scarlet Violet. So
that's true. So we don't know. It's gonna come back in Gen 10, and it's just only gonna have physical moves.
Wave Crash. Wave Crash.
Yeah, Wave Crash, Flip Turn. It's gonna run that Bastion set we just looked at.
Yeah.
I was gonna say my knowledge of Starmie is from singles, and I know it is a Bolt Beamer, so like it having a physical ability is wild to me.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yes. I would like it to have Dancer personally, which would
my god,
it would be so funny
with those legs.
Yeah, but like, imagine sitting up next to like Volcarona and you're both quiver dancing, and this thing is also a Mega, so it's also using its own move.
Yeah,
like, that would be awesome. Starmie is better with a nature that boosts attack. Is that a question or a statement? Because if it's going to be Mega Starmie, it's probably attack.
Yeah, it has a huge attack stat.
You want like either, but like if you're just regular, okay, so yeah, regular Starmie is better with special attack, but Mega Starmie looks like it's gonna pivot to being a physical attacker, which is goofy, but we don't know. I really don't know what to say about Mega Starmie. The other one I'm curious about is Phalanx, Mega Phalanx. I want to know what that thing's ability is going to be.
Yeah,
because in my head it should just be Parental Bond, but you hit 5 times.
Aqua Jet, Liquidation. What else do you got? Flip Turn.
Zen Headbutt. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Self-Destruct. Oh boy.
Well, now we're cooking. Hold on.
You mega blow up.
Yeah, I don't see anything else that great. You're just Basket Legion 2.0?
Oh, I saw my friend on the list. Yay.
Huh?
No, yeah,
LAC?
two of the locals from Colorado made day 2, so I got
Dox yourself now.
top
You don't have to.
64. Wait, what? Thomas Irwin and Anders Nordstrom.
Oh, I've met Thomas actually.
Yeah.
That's cool. And who's the other one you said?
Anders Nordstrom.
Did I scroll past them already?
No, I don't think so. They're top 64. So.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
there he is.
Yeah.
Outpacing Chris Hahn. That's impressive.
Mhm.
That's a name I recognize. What the hell is going on here? Hold on. Giacomo, you've got Wheezing. There's a Sable. Hold on. I need to look at this team. What do we do? Ability Shield.
That's
Sableye!
nasty. I don't like that.
What are we doing? Oh no. This is cruel. This is unusual.
Oh,
I'm impressed that this guy got 7 and 5 because this is
toxic
like not
spikes.
Team Midlands.
Oh. Wait, what's his stall? What else is on the team?
Dragapult. Famous
Oh, it's
stall
Dozo.
Pokemon, and then
Oh, it's Dozo.
Yeah.
That's
what I
why. That makes sense.
Ew.
Can I explain that Sableye? No, I can't. I don't know. So it's holding ability shield, so it can still do prankster stuff next to Wheezing, whose ability neutralizing gas.
But it
turns
gets
off everybody
one shot by
else's shield.
everything because it doesn't have the
Yeah.
sash.
Doesn't have sash. Like, I don't know what this thing's deal is. Encore, disable, Will-O-Wisp, like any other mon, surely.
But you gotta live to be able to disable or encore.
I guess
I
if you
don't
get 2 moves off, it's like that's all the value I need to get the poison gas toxic spikes up and then get Dozo in.
It's true. Anything that you can't poison immediately, you can burn, right? So
Yeah.
get some chip going on the board. And then, Wheezing makes perfect sense. I see this all the time with the Dondozo team where you lead with this. You poison gas both guys in the front, throw it on toxic spikes, and then, Dondozo comes in and kind of just sits there.
Yeah.
Y'all want to react to a vid? No. I mean, we kind of are doing that.
Yeah, we are doing that already, but thanks.
This isn't a video. Yeah. That's what... I don't know what Sableye is doing here. I've certainly never seen ability. This is literally a combination of words I've never seen before in my life. To that. But that's fun. Okay, we got to get out of here. I got to watch Stuttgart.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're going to watch it. Stuttgart. We're going to react to a video now. Here we go.
How convincing the top 4 matches were.
Can I say something about Eric Rios' run in this and in LAIC?
Yeah.
Eric Rios on stream was hard carried by Sneasler Direclaw almost every stream match.
That's cool.
That's
We were
wild.
talking about how Juan in the previous tournament ran an incredibly honest Sneasler, and that didn't get him far enough, unfortunately. He switched in that Sneasler one game, and it instantly perished. And
Yep.
That's the last we ever saw of that Sneasler for the rest of the tournament. Yeah.
That's what you get for being honest.
Yeah.
You gotta be sneaky with the Sneasler.
This
Yes,
is-
but these are both Masters Division. Yes.
Yeah.
For regular old regionals like Stuttgart here, which happened last weekend, they don't broadcast the juniors and seniors finals. But if you wanted to, you can go back and watch the juniors and seniors from LAIC. At internationals, they broadcast all age divisions on a
think-
dedicated day. That's what Sunday is for.
Unless I'm wrong, did they record juniors and seniors at Vegas, but they didn't broadcast it?
It's
I have
not
no
that they recorded it. They were featured matches. So
Okay.
They're doing that at
they
Vegas?
were sat at TVs. Yep, we had feature matches.
Oh, they're just doing
So-
that at regionals now?
Yes. Yeah. This is an NA.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna continue doing it. I know they were trying to test it to see how it went, and
Well, they
liked
were doing
what
it at
happened.
LAIC, which made sense because it's like an international.
Well, yeah,
I didn't know they were
internets
doing
always
it.
have the featured matches, but yeah, we did it for Masters, and then day 2, our junior senior head judge wanted to get the kiddos on stream, so we put them on the featured matches, and people seem to really like that, so we'll probably keep doing that.
I love when they put these. First of all, that's great because it fills a lot of dead air that you'd have between rounds otherwise. It records more of the event for posterity. Like, think how many Wolfie Glick videos you've watched where he just has footage of himself from like somebody's camcorder, right?
Yeah,
Like the DS era.
or he
and
has to
that's
do
great.
like
We're kind of-
recreations of matches too.
Yes. Yes, and he has like a photographic memory, so he can do that. But like your average mortal person is not capable of remembering all 15 rounds of Swiss for all 3 games of each game or each round.
Yeah,
just
it's
recreations
insane.
on. I don't know how he takes notes so good, but that's definitely like his superpower. I feel more than anything.
It's a combination of him taking notes and also having somebody record it so that he can recreate it later for better quality. So he usually has somebody with a media badge recording his matches, but he doesn't use the footage because he'd rather have like actual game footage. So that's where the recreations come in.
I have mixed opinions about that, but that's, I mean, fine. I don't suppose that gives him any kind of advantage.
I mean, we make sure the guy is at a certain distance and like he's not talking.
No, I'm not accusing him of cheating, certainly. God, absolutely not. I just feel like that's like kind of like preferential treatment. I know he's like a big deal. But like...
Nino mentioned. Hi, Nino.
Oh, that's cool. Hi, Nino.
Hi, Nino. Hi, Pengu.
Thank you. This is Nino of Nino Poke Bros, like the Nino.
Yeah,
Nino.
Yeah. We have the man, the myth, the legend in my chat. Holy shit.
Hi.
And in Ty's chat.
What's
That's
up?
Crazy. And thank you for the follow, Nino. I appreciate it. Yeah, we 3 Pokemon professors of the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future here, getting ready for the last like month of, or sorry, we're ushering out the last month of Reg H, getting ready for Reg F.
The better Reg.
What I was going to say,
get halfway through Reg F, and then people complain about that too.
No, I will not.
The worst format's always the format you're playing right now.
I disagree.
It happens every format. People are like, "Oh, thank God that last format is gone. I'm so ready for the new one." And then halfway through
we lost her.
Yep.
Oh no.
You've been censored. Your opinion was too spicy.
Yeah.
Shit.
Too spicy.
Too
spicy.
It was just me complaining about people not being able to make up their minds. It's fine.
It's okay. I've been very consistent about my hate for Reg H.
Oh, well, that's good.
I mean, I liked it until it kind of calcified into what we're seeing on screen here, where it's like the Incineroar, Rillaboom, Sneasler, Blood Moon, Dragonite, like every team. I paused on this because I always think it's funny to see when you go from Swiss Round 1 to Swiss Round 8, how the teams kind of normalize into balance. Like Round 1, Brosron and Clefable, there's a Hydreigon here. Fairy types aren't real, they can't hurt you. Fluttermane has not been seen in like 5 months. It's fine. Hydreigon, Flyer Freak Flag, it's totally cool. But like, and then we go into the later rounds and people who make it further into the tournament have the Incineroar balanced team. It's like, okay.
Listen, I see a that guy you're hovering.
There's a Gastrodon right behind Ty's head on my stream. I don't know where it is on everybody else's screen, but yeah, there's a guy who's running Gastrodon, Tyranitar, Dragapult, which is cool. But like otherwise, I'm seeing like 6 Sneaslers, 4 Rillabooms, 6 Incineroars.
The wild thing is just seeing all those Incineroars in a row. Like, it really drives the point home.
Yeah.
I hate it. And the Rillabooms.
Anyway, Eric is running Primarina.
Yeah.
Who is the only other fairy type that is real in this format.
Great to see, and plenty of other matchups that he's been.
I think Volcarona is the other real fairy type in this format.
The one matchup that he did lose.
Sorry, what was that?
Volcarona is the other fairy type in this format.
True.
That doesn't count.
It's the second one.
And then his opponent is the World's 2024 champion.
Correct.
Luca Cherubelli.
In phase 1. Now, of course, Eric has a lot of time to think about that, so we'll see if anything.
Hold on. Are these? And yeah, like, okay, we Instant Volcarona, Instant Volcarona, Instant Dragonite, Instant Dragonite, Instant Volcarona, Sneasler, Rillaboom's here. Like, this.
And there's the one Dozo.
This is kind of spicy. So, Glamora, also a Pokemon I haven't seen in many months, but does the same thing as that Weezing we were just looking at, where it double poisons, gets spiked up, and then says goodbye. And now it's Dondozo's turn to sit there for however many turns it takes.
Yeah, that's coming back now.
Yeah. Meowscarada sided instead of
That's
Rillaboom.
also true.
Different, but here are the rest of your.
Yes, that's true. Sneasler, you were asking about are Hisuian Pokemon good? I think the only Hisuian Pokemon that aren't like competitively awesome are Anamoris, Weirdeer. Hisuian Arcanine has had some.
I say Arcanine's good.
In, like earlier formats.
It's good.
Yeah, I put it in the good category.
Has like gotten like a top cut, I think once, but it's certainly not meta. in the same way that these other things are. And then everybody who is from Hisui beyond that. Oh, and a Cleaver has never been seen. You're not going to run Cleaver.
Did you mention Avalog?
Cleaver's not real. And Hisui and Avalog is also not real. I have seen an Avalog at a regional before. I remember being on stream. I think it was a Jamie Boyd team. And I don't think it like did anything.
Yeah.
But it was there.
Is he going to play around the potential for all those shenanigans? Yeah, I mean, there can be different approaches.
And Gudra.
I wish Gudra was real. Aw, yeah. I wish Gudra was better.
They're using it to counter Urshifu.
Yeah, not being able
He's
to
like a niche pick, but I wish he was meta. I think Gudra's neat.
Luca so far was able to play around things.
I'm interested when we go back to Megas if Mega Slowbro will be usable because of that crit immunity.
I think it might be. Like, it also has crazy stats.
I love my funny spinning top guy.
Yeah. What do we got here? We got a Delphox that he had to fight round 1. That's cool. So somehow Luca just keeps. I feel like has got a much wider variety.
They played 2 people from the team building group.
Yeah, we've got
That's funny.
The classic Typhlosion Scrata team. Hey, Rockwell, how's it going? How's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, this is like a much more diverse field than we saw Eric have to fight, which is, I guess, good and bad. Eric is probably way better at fighting that specific like balance core, but Luca knows what to do in more different situations from this.
Also played Eric round 8.
He did play Eric earlier in the day, yeah, and won.
Again here, only taking their first loss in Swiss round 7 versus Robert Vine. And of course, as you can see, the Eric Rios matchup right at the bottom there.
I love Sinistra. I wish this Pokemon was like a little bit better. But
I
think
what do you mean?
Sinistra a lot.
It's very good.
I think Sinistra's good. He's on my rain team.
German national champion was the only one that could inflict.
I think Sinistra's going to be a lot more popular this second Reg F coming around.
And then, of course,
why? Why do you think that?
It's better with the Ursaluna teams than Amoonguss is.
So why aren't people using it now?
They are on ladder.
Okay. Good answer. Yeah, but like Amoonguss also owns Urshifu Water, is what I'm saying. So like,
yeah, they both handle it really well, but it's a better support for Ursaluna. So I think that's going to be. You'll see it more.
I feel like it depends on how you play, because like
it does too.
Amoonguss is more offensive, Sinistra is more survivability, I guess, is what I'm going for.
Yeah, like specifically with Ursaluna, being able to set Trick Room with your Rage Powder guy is like pretty powerful. Just a good roll compression. What the hell is Nils doing? Hold on, I'm like staring at this.
That was a stream match.
The rest of his team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why so many birds? Like, what's happening here?
There's only 2. What do you mean so many?
That's a lot by VGC standards.
That's a lot for this format. This is in particular. But
yeah,
it's the same team that Kelch is running basically, because that's the one that won Vegas. But you roll compress Porygon and Amoonguss into Sinistra, and you get an extra bird.
Okay, that's cool.
But Porygon 2 is kind of a bird, but not really.
It is a bird. That's true.
He's a duck. You can't convince me otherwise.
Yeah, that's a bird.
Yeah, exactly.
We're on the same page here.
Yeah, I know.
We're not arguing.
You get a flesh duck. Feather duck. So many plushies by the judges there. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of guys.
There's a lot of funny little guys.
Nothing is stopping it so far. So yeah, maybe to round out this very last tournament.
I think the most egregious Sneasler match I watched was Eric Rios versus Fede Campo in LAIC. It was like the win-in round for day 1. I think there was 3 sleeps and 2 paras in the 2 games that happened. And it was just like, yeah, you're not playing the game, Fede Campo. Bless you. Oh god, you're dying.
I'm dying.
Yeah, you can see how
I want that Whimsicott plushie.
It's so fluffy. I don't know, like, do they still? I don't know if they still sell that one.
You know, like winter.
I hope they do.
When they're sometimes.
Thank you.
They'll come back.
Like sledding.
They have to put it into the Pokemon Center now.
The cars before, or also with like car racing, right? Like you know exactly what you want to do.
I mean, streaming is free marketing for their plushies, so like they really should. Like if something ends up on stream, they should be like, quick, restock that.
This game, you visualize that Diaclaw hitting and nothing else.
Do you think there's a meta to bringing dolls from your experience judging and playing and such? Like, if you bring a plushie that's a guy on your team, that you like your sixth guy that you never bring, but you have a doll of it, do you think that like plays into your opponent's mental?
I mean, people get like people question when I put Rowlet out. They're like, "You're using Rowlet," and I'm like, "We'll find out."
We will find
The
out.
answer is no, but
My secret Rowlet tech.
yeah, I won a cup with Decidueye, and then I'm like, "You're going to the retirement home, old man."
Oh,
Never gonna be able to do that one again.
Decidueye is another example of a Pokemon like the Dunsparce, where they have like a hilarious signature move that is somehow not good.
I ran it with. I did use the move, but I should have run close combat for that tournament.
Yep.
but you got to use the move.
I did.
Decorate mentioned. We've got Decorate on Smeargle. That's
Yep.
exciting.
That's
Yeah, that's popular.
And that clangor soul.
It feels just like I'm playing Reg G. Wow.
This is the one that seems to have flown under the radar and supported by an
Reg G if Diaclaw was good would have been horrifying.
Go for good measure. Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like without Golden Go, a lot of players aren't even.
Were people not running Electric Seed Sneasler in Reg G?
It was a thing. I had a friend who lost to it because it just messed up Terrapagos. But they weren't running Diaclaw, they were running Acid Spray.
Yeah, he is really trusting Smeargle.
Play Decorate Smeargle Como at League. That sounds correct. That sounds like something you would do. I believe that. I don't remember it, but I believe it.
I believe that. That's a strat.
To be blocked by Armatail. It is tough to formulate a strategy, but one thing that should be noted is the fact that Eric does have a couple of resistances.
Table too big. The fist bump.
Truly.
Yes. Well, we have Primarina and Komodo.
Ty, you were watching Worlds with me when Luca won, right? You were on stream at the time?
No, I was there.
Oh, you were there, right? Okay.
Which is also just so
Okay.
powerful.
Because I remember when they had all the winners, and it was like senior, juniors, seniors, masters, and they were all the same height, which was very funny to me.
Yeah.
Because Luca's really short, and Kevin is gigantic.
Kevin's on growth hormone or something. I don't know, man.
Yeah, like Kevin is the same height as Anna, the adult woman who is the host of the event.
Yeah.
Which is very funny. And Kevin is what, 11? Because he's turning into a senior.
No, he won seniors this year.
Right. Yeah.
So he's 12 now?
I mean, last Worlds he was 11 at the time.
Yeah, at that time, yeah.
Yeah, he was 11 years old. I don't remember who won the seniors. Sorry, seniors. You're always in the middle, and therefore the most forgettable.
It was Japan. I forgot their name.
Yeah, I wonder how Luca plans to deal with Smeargle, and whether Smeargle is even a.
Kevin's only. Yeah, he was a junior last year.
He's like, yeah, and he won seniors in 25.
Answer against it. However, Annihilate, yeah, could.
But he was like, yeah, you would be forgiven for thinking that because he's gigantic.
Final gambit that could also be one way for Luca to trade and maybe simplify.
One of my most awkward memories is being assistant head judge for Worlds 24 and trying to talk to these kids and tell them what to do, and most of them towering over me and being like, "Hello, please listen. I know I'm small, but I swear I know what I'm talking about."
As we get into our grand finals here, it should go.
Luca using Lucas for a graph.
I did not like that.
And there's that Primarina for Eric Rios. And already there's a big decision to be made because, yeah, Annihilate has Final Gambit ready.
I saw.
Don't laugh at me! I'm fearsome!
Just
true. I'm always saying this about you.
Yes, of course.
Into Rillaboom.
Same.
Yes, Ty, I do agree that Luca using his signature for a graph is very cool. I saw a team that was going around earlier in the Reg H format that made use of the Wolfie's Incineroar, but it was like a Zoroark team. And so what they did is they retrained Wolfie's Incineroar to have Blaze instead of Intimidate and be offensively oriented. So you'd send out the Incineroar, it wouldn't trigger Intimidate, and people would see it's Wolfie's Incineroar, so they'd be like, I know this Incineroar is supposed to have Intimidate. That's the Zoroark.
Oh, that's
It's not Zoroark.
that's gross.
Would have been such a problem Pokemon in this matchup.
That's unfortunate.
Not going on the offensive instead, it will be a Trick Room, and this is a nice combination, going for Final Gambit and Trick Room. Now,
just a fun example of when ribbons can be like competitively advantageous.
Right for this situation, and I have a feeling it might be the.
Feel bad for the guy that just. Feel bad for the guy that just so happened to have the same mark, but is not Wolfie's Incineroar at all.
So it can take on those hyper voices.
I think Luke is about to win this already. That was a crazy good turn one.
Wants to commit here, it would need to be the Blood Moon, but then of course Smeargle has the opportunity to potentially follow me away that attack. Now we know Fake Out is not an option against Lucas' team because of Farigiraf's Armor Tail, but yeah, very delicate positioning, and it seems like Eric goes with a third option, switches in Rillaboom in favor of Smeargle.
So he's resetting Fake Out yet again here, maybe trying to catch a few moves. Psychic, though, coming out immediately.
Yes, Fake Out versus the Farigiraf.
Taking that Rillaboom down a little bit further. There's that Hyper Voice, though. So a great call there to
Soundproof.
Yep, no overcode here.
And is
Golly.
free to go for that climb.
I mean,
there it is, that huge Omni.
I would imagine that's the preferred ability, no?
It's usually overcode.
Real good in the score.
I mean, in this meta where Ursaluna's everywhere?
Yeah. Well, most of the Ursaluners don't run Hyper Voice until like the last couple regionals.
I mean, that could have been Psychic being launched.
I'm so used to seeing Hyper Voice on it. I mean, granted, I've been playing again for like a month and a half, so don't mind me.
Yeah.
It's what, Blood Moon,
I only know what's current.
With Power Protect? Is that what it is?
Yeah, the Yawn one was the most common thing for most of the format, and then the Life Orb one came back.
Of course, though, with the boost,
I really like the Yawn one.
Then maybe it's not enough to get a KO. But yeah, Eric somehow needs to find a way to get out of Trick Room. But then it would be really difficult for Luca to deal with
this. It's a very dead
I don't think
Rillaboom.
is more popular, just used by better players. Probably accurate. That sounds correct to me. I believe that.
Yeah, we have the stats on it. I think Yawn was at the beginning of November more popular, but
is gonna go for it. There's the Protect, stalling out a few more turns. Hopefully with that Assault Vest on Rillaboom, it can take a few more hits. But first of all, it's going to be that Hyper Voice. Ursaluna Blood. Oh, sorry, Farigiraf going for the Hyper Voice. Excuse me. And of course, the Farigiraf can also. The Ursaluna.
Throat spray Farigiraf is really goofy to me. Like, I don't know what the point of that is.
Or is it that Blood Moon? Yeah, there it is.
Personally, but clearly, better players than me know what they're doing.
I accidentally died, sorry.
Oh?
Okay.
How?
Yeah, I accidentally hung up.
Oh.
I didn't.
I guess, yeah, you were still in the, you're still on screen, so it's like it's quiet.
No, you're fine.
Lucas Farigiraf
It was for like less than a minute.
And now also has
Yeah, it's all looking bad for Eric. I'll say that much.
You very. That turn one almost sealed the game.
Means that, well, there's still 2 turns left of Trick Room. How can you stall it out? I mean, we already know that Blood Moon was committed and Hyper
Soundproof is keeping it competitive, but
against Kommo-o, so potentially with a Follow Me, you can buy the free turn that you need, and then protect the following turn to stall out the Trick Room. But there's still one final Pokemon left for Luca, and that could make all the difference.
Yeah, 100% there. If it's that Typhlosion, it could outspeed this Kommo-o and deal a lot of damage. But Kommo-o still has a really nice typing into it, so it could get away with it too. But if it's the Whimsicott in the back, for instance, that could really affect a lot of special attacking damage. But Luca is going on the defensive here, going for that Protect instead. And therefore, staying around a little bit longer so it can still pressure against those attacks. Follow Me coming out from the Smeargle. Makes a lot of sense here, and it has to be that Earth Power that Luke can go for into the Smeargle.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, just thinking about how it's... I mean, maybe this is my lack of knowledge here, but about how it's kind of risky to Follow Me against an Ursaluna. Like, couldn't the Ursaluna just anticipate it? And, well, I guess Hyper Voice is pointless since he knows about Soundproof, so...
Yeah, if he didn't have Soundproof, you're right.
Yeah, so the play to potentially counter this would have been to maybe click Spore into Ursaluna. Or maybe Eric is confident that Kommo-o can go for the reverse sweep. Smeargle cannot protect, so Smeargle will go down to any sort of attack.
Looks like Brisbane was the only official tournament where Life Orb wasn't #1.
Then
The Australian meta, much like the Australian ecosystem, is very different, I feel. It just kind of evolves differently. So that makes sense.
I know in the judging community, we definitely consider Oceania its own beast.
Well, yeah, like, aren't Oceanic events only allowed to be staffed by Oceanic judges?
That's new, but yeah.
That's new, okay. I mean, it makes sense, because, like, they have such limited opportunity. It would really suck to steal it from outside.
Yeah, we used to be able to staff Oceania events, and Oceania also had its own internets, and that went away.
OCIC?
Yeah, OCIC, correct.
Looks like he's caught Luca unawares, given the Terra Fairy that's coming now out from this photograph. But first,
Hi, Demon. Thank you for the resub.
First in this trick room here and be able to KO it with a move. Psychic, yes, here it comes out. Snuggle's definitely going down, but now Blood Moon is online for this Ursaluna in this final turn of Trick Room. It's still +1 special defense on this Komodo. This needs to be
Blood Moon.
for a KO.
Wow.
Wow.
Hangs on with
Nice.
HP, so close. Flamethrower is now able to KO this photograph, but as you say, Marcus, what is in the back?
If it is Whimsicott, then that can easily go for any attack, and Komodo won't be able to claim 2 knockouts on the same turn. But if it is Typhlosion, then maybe that might be possible.
There's the grass disappearing, and there's the Trick Room disappearing as well. Luca reveals Wolf's Incineroar
There it is.
coming in here, and that is a great call as well.
Oh, it actually says Wolf's Incineroar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has the ribbon.
Komodo only has
Yeah.
as well.
That's what I was saying. Like, they used Wolf's Incineroar, has the ribbon,
That's
Wolf's Incineroar, and they just retrained it to have Blaze, so you could have it masquerade as Zoroark.
Oh, it has the Life Orb item, that's why it's taking recoil.
Yeah, no. The only other recoil effect is you can't use it twice in a row, but it's not like Hyper Beam, where you can't act at all, you just can't use Blood Moon.
You can't select it.
But how much damage can it do to Incineroar? It needs
You could still instruct it, and you can encore it.
Get the retaliation KO.
Here it is. It's clanging scales.
That did nothing to Incin.
No.
AV, Incin.
Now, even with the minus defense on this Komodo, there's that Flare Blitz, and that will definitely be enough. Komodo
Does this Incin not have Fake Out? Hold on.
It does.
Why didn't he click Fake Out?
He protected that turn.
Regional title.
What?
There was the previous turn is when he protected.
Back and forth
Fake out.
Or back and forth game rather, and I think the turn 1 trade was definitely be favorable for Luca there, bringing out Annihilate, and Eric was debating to go for.
I've only battled Blood Moon on the DLC as a super boss, so I'm not used to it normally on the field. It's also a super boss in VGC. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's actually the same.
Therefore,
I see no difference here.
To try to catch the final gambit with the focus sash, but Luca, seeing right through that play, goes for final gambit.
What was the moves on the Incin? I
It's-
already don't remember.
It's Assault Vest, so it's Fire Blitz knockoff, U-turn, Fake Out.
But it was this
That sounds correct.
Luna and Farigorov combination under Trick Room that put on so much pressure, and Eric just couldn't play out of it during the couple of turns under Trick Room.
Yeah, Ursaluna, like we were saying before, just has a ridiculous number of stats, and the distribution is always really intelligent. So both Ursaluna forms are nonsense.
I'd say Blood Moon has a more meaningful weakness in special defense than like regular Ursaluna, which like it's lower, but it's still crazy good.
At least have another option against this Incineroar.
But the HP stat on Blood Moon makes up for it.
However,
Oh no, do my thingies not work?
What
When we're
thingies?
collabing?
does not have
I have like toggles.
so
Oh, it should work on yours. It just won't show up on
That's
ours,
weird.
maybe? It actually should show up.
Besides acrobatics,
Hold
Partner-
on, I gotta try it. I gotta try again. No,
it has Dark Claw.
I thought they were broken last stream, too.
no, my toggles weren't. Just the Fugi.
Oh.
The last couple of games, but yeah, it's tough.
So when do you choose Blood Moon over normal? So they do different things. Blood Moon's a little bit faster and is a special attacker, and regular Ursaluna is a physical attacker.
There we go.
Game 1.
And is slower.
Fix it.
So regular Blood Moon is good for Trick Room. It needs like 1 turn to get going, it needs to be able to burn itself, and then it never takes its foot off the gas.
Yeah.
And then Blood Moon is a bit more flexible. You can
Although-
hang around.
Funny that we say it's like faster. It's 1 base point more.
Is it really only 1 base point?
It's only
Yeah,
one.
they're both slow.
It's
I feel
50
like
and
I see Blood
51.
Moon in like tail room teams, and I see regular Ursaluna in my card trick room.
Yeah, it's just because that 1 point makes enough of a difference to outspeed.
No, it's gonna be a fake out.
Huh.
And no Sunny Day coming out.
It's weird how it plays out like that.
Hi, Alistair.
Wow, that did nothing.
Yeah.
And there's just a raw hyper voice.
Goodbye.
KO on that Typhlosion. That was such a problem.
It's 5 more?
5 more according to
Going down here, and Whimsicott doing nothing on this turn.
Is it
I just
51 or
consider both of them
52?
slow, personally.
This turn a little bit.
Is it 51 or 52?
Kind of
It's not 55. It's a
It's
weird.
52. You're all wrong.
Yeah.
Congratulations, children. It is 52.
But Eric makes a great call. Going for the fake out, despite the fact that there was potentially Farigoraf waiting in the back, and besides the
Adamant max on regular Ursaluna is 102, and then 104 on. Yeah, just 50 SP2 because he had 20.
Yeah, going for this hyper voice. Yeah, probably can just go for another one, or maybe swap out into another position. But
What were they thinking? I'm looking at these stats now. Regular Ursaluna, 130 base HP, 140 base attack, 105 defense. What were they thinking?
Its special attack is also minuscule, so it's just min-maxed.
45.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's min-max. There's nothing it loses from this.
I think the only more egregious stat Pokemon that they released is Raging Bolt.
That's true.
More
I love my
effective
funny
stats
giraffe.
than Kyogre.
With a special attack drop it to boot too. Really nice in front of this hyper voice.
They were thinking blood.
Yeah.
My favorite example of min-maxing will always have to be Mega Beedrill, but that Pokemon is still bad. So,
Yeah. True.
it's sad. They literally took everything they could possibly do to make it like usable, but it cannot overcome the basic fact that Mega Beedrill has a lower base stat total than regular Scyther.
One of those could do the job. We gotta wait and see.
It's
which
sad.
is the
It only
first
has to
Pokemon
hit
for Luca.
moves, doesn't have to
But
take
with this
any.
special attack drop as well,
I guess
the
that's true.
output of
But
Luca is
it
just
does and then
so
dies, 'cause it has no
much lower than it was
defensive
the turn
item.
before, with Typhlosion on the board.
What do you mean Sneasler is a sleeper build? Literally everybody runs Sneasler with
I was gonna
What
say,
are you
most
talking
obvious
about?
sleeper build ever.
What are you talking about?
This turn as well, and yeah,
What?
there's nothing
People run seed all the time too. What do you mean?
So there's the tailwind.
Alistair asks, rooting for anyone in particular or just watching? No, I have no horse in this race.
I have no horse in this race either.
I don't
I
want
just
Eric
like
Rios
keeping
to
up.
win.
Oh, why? What did he do to you?
Nothing. No comment.
Rockwell, I don't understand what you're saying. Are you saying that people are sleeping on Sneasler, having Unburden? It's literally like the third most common Pokemon in the format. Oh, they just don't think of it as stat stick because its stats aren't in this. It's like how regular Ursaluna has 130 base attack, 140 base attack, sorry, and then gets a 50% bonus. So it like effectively has, what is that? That's another 70 on top. What is it? 220, 210, 210.
As long as
Yeah.
is around
Two-
Doesn't quite work out that way, but yeah.
211?
with Armor Tail. But
Okay.
I thought it's actually
If it's max.
no Ursaluna Black.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't mean the number. I meant the base. Because it's like 140 base. Guts is a 1.5 boost, but I don't think it quite works out where you just multiply the base stat like that.
Well, yeah, you had 20, so it's 160 before EVs.
Yeah, and it also has access
And
to
then
the
before
T1
nature.
that was just set up by Luca.
Yeah, true, yes.
Smeargle cannot go for a protecting move, so if Luca goes for a double target, that probably would be enough for the knockout. However, then Farigoraf might go down.
I kind of blinked and missed that Luca lost like 2 Pokemon already.
Yeah.
I saw that the Typhlosion got one shot.
The
I
turn
didn't see what
one,
happened when he got-
the game was kind of decided again on turn one.
Often not the move you want to go for because you want to capitalize on your fake out turn, but this is perfectly choreographed. From
Tremendous damage into the Incineroar.
Yeah.
And now you preserve
Yeah.
both.
And you can't
Totally.
decorate Golden Go.
Yeah, this was a great
You
call
can or
by Luca,
can't?
and I
You
think
cannot.
the only
Can't.
point
Yeah, I didn't think so.
in this game, because now Focus Sash is
Yeah.
broken on Smeargle, and
I'm very sad about not being able to positively influence a Goldango, as the many times I've not accidentally, but like forgot and tried to helping hand it, and then got really sad when the helping hand didn't work.
It's fine. Now that Reg F is back, you can run Helping Hand on Hearthflame, Ogerpon, and Helping Hand your Goldango.
So that now you're threatening
You're right.
I don't know why you do that, but you could do it.
Yeah,
You sure
I'm
can.
not going to, but
rid of that focus sash. Yeah, it can go down to quite a lot here. And no
The like the first Reg H team that I put together, because I really wanted to put sand on the builder, had a Mold Breaker Hawlucha that had coaching and Helping Hand next to Tyranitar and Garchomp.
You just don't like Sneasler, the better Hawlucha.
Do you go?
Yeah, well, I mean, Sneasler doesn't get Helping Hand, Mold Breaker, and doesn't get coach. Well, it does get coaching.
Yeah, there's the
Yeah.
protect. So let's
You are
see
correct, it
how
would be
Luca
objectively
has
better.
responded to that potential threat.
But I wasn't using Unburden in either case, so I wanted to Helping Hand
really
Golden Go.
nicely and so easily. But Farigiraf, what is it?
Needless to say, the team was not very good.
Is a Trick Room? Yes, there it is. This is the last
Oh my gosh.
turn of Tailwind still low, but that's going to really flip the switch on a
Anything can
I
happen.
mean,
Wait.
still, even without the tailwind.
Wow, this could develop into a masterpiece for Luca.
Oh.
Setting up Trick Room right as Tailwind ends, and now this Golden Go is locked on the field with a reduced special attack stat. But Rillaboom, of course, with that Terra Fire still in the back, and that has to be the ace card now for Eric.
So now, my question is, now you've got...
Oh.
Trick Room's still up. It's most likely that at least...
Is this over?
Golden Go and Rillaboom are going to be the fastest Pokemon on the field. But...
Is Incineroar gonna Terra because he wants to hang out with his buddy Rillaboom?
High horsepower, for instance, from Rillaboom.
Yeah, I think...
I mean, you wouldn't Terra right
He's
now.
afraid of like a high horsepower?
Previous
No?
turn, but now... Instead is Luca going on the defensive one.
How do you guys feel about Rillaboom being a horse, by the way?
I don't like it, but it's real. Good.
It's true.
Did you know that Scolopede's a horse?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
It is at least horse-shaped.
It's more horse
It, it gallops like a horse in ZA too. Like it puts its head down and it trots. It's really cute.
But now Tailwind has expired on Luca's end.
It go cop cop, exactly.
True.
Yeah, now...
What do you think Mega Scoloped's ability is going to be? Because it's slower. So it's
Stamina?
probably not going to be speed boost. You think so?
I think.
Stamina would be so neat.
Okay.
I think that's my guess. I don't know.
Cool.
I mean, if horses get stamina, does that make Archelodon a horse?
Yes.
I knew it.
Because if you're Luca, do you commit an attack into Golden Go, or do you try and read the safe protect that might be coming?
It literally has 4 legs and gallops. It's a horse.
I don't want to
know
think
how
about
you-
a Archelodon galloping. That's terrifying.
My favorite horse
Does
is
it gallop
Sandy
as
Shock.
the bridge?
Carefully this turn, because
I imagine.
will be curtains.
Can we call that a gallop?
I was talking about Scolopede, sorry. Responding to a chat member. Terra!
Your favorite horse is Sandy
Yeah.
Shocks? Okay. Now we're getting out of hand.
This is such a perversion of Pokemon. We've got Fire Rillaboom versus Grass Incineroar.
No protect on this Golden Go either. This frees up the Farigiraf. It's going to go for that attack.
Oh.
Psychic first of all. It
Oh
does
my
go
gosh.
getting
Does
There we
Luca
go.
2-0 this somehow?
It's gonna follow up with Rillaboom now, but how is it going to touch this Incineroar?
What's Rillaboom going to do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Honestly, yeah.
Into the Farigiraf now.
Wow,
Going slightly slower.
it will come down to Incineroar and Rillaboom.
This is
Wait, does
so
it have knockoff,
funny.
maybe?
It's the fire type.
It already knocked off the Rillaboom, so.
Incineroar.
You just
Well, no,
spam
I mean,
knockoff
okay, it
into it,
doesn't-
but you have nothing to hit
Yeah.
it with.
It is, but yeah, look at all the...
Yeah, this Rillaboom can't do anything.
Eric has
You could
it.
crit Woodhammer twice and maybe
Incineroar
kill
has
it.
multiple turns of being able to go
And
first here
kill
to-
yourself with recoil in the process, right?
Yeah, you have to crit this Woodhammer, live, and then crit the next Woodhammer.
Can you afford
I mean, I think if you die from recoil, you still get it, though, right?
You do,
It
yeah.
processes
No.
the opponent dying first. Yeah.
calculating and
I should know
thinking,
that,
okay, well,
but I
Yeah.
didn't know
how
that.
much damage do I do, then how much recoil do I take? How much do I recover from
Oh, yeah,
the
you're right.
terrain?
You're right.
What is better? Knock
Final
off
Gambit
would
does
have
not.
reduced power now,
Final Gambit, if
as
you use it,
item
you
has
lose.
already been knocked off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's like explosion.
Down to the wire.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Knockoff comes out from Lucas.
That's a lot of damage.
Really
There's a lot of
You were
damage.
knocking yourself out with Woodhammer.
Oh, okay, the Incineroar's gonna win, though.
But you're slower. And Grassy Glide ain't gonna pick this one up.
And it seems
No, it's not.
He almost went on a recoil.
Certainly will be enough,
Yep.
but there's still Grassy Glide as the final last resort for Eric. If this
Lucas
You
praying.
gotta try Grassy Glide. Crit on Grassy Glide. Let's go.
Eh.
Nope. Eh.
Would a crit have
There
done it,
was an
actually?
attempt.
The crit
That's
might have
actually
done
more
that.
than I thought.
Yeah, I think so. Damn, he 2-0'd.
That was crazy.
Cool.
I thought he lost after turn 1.
Cool.
Wow, what a comeback in this second game. Well played.
That
That
second game was
that
good.
trick room
Well
won him the
played
game.
to Luca. Finding
Even though there was a turn of Tailwind left, it still won him the game.
Incineroar and Farigiraf, and taking
Get it, Simon! It stole.
Look at TCG happening over there.
TCG is gaming, yeah.
Seeing its success from Yuma back in LAIC. Just
Love those nerds. Me too.
still under the curtain.
And so
I got
with
yelled.
that,
I got yelled at for
Regulation
doxing Sydney and Andrew earlier.
it's true.
Now we respond by doxing more of our friends.
True. Real. So with that, Regulation H is over. Does anybody want to deliver a eulogy?
No, fuck them.
Awesome.
I can't say it on stream.
Oh no!
Awesome. I'm trying to think, like, what's cool. Thank you for letting Lily Cole have some more time in the sun. I'm always happy to see them do well. For that, you will have my eternal gratitude. Rest in piss. Goodbye.
Yeah,
That's a mistake on a team.
Sneasler was a mistake.
Nerf, I think you're biased on that statement. Also, speaking of which, Tom, when do we get you back? Or did Hive steal you for forever and always?
I'm on team check for Toronto. So,
Hell yeah, let's go.
so bring me your illegal teams and I can dispatch justice.
I'm trying to make sure it doesn't happen from the people
What
here.
about Seattle?
I applied. I did not hear anything yet, so I'm assuming I won't be going.
Oh, I'm on team check for Seattle.
That's cool. That's cool.
I'm so excited.
Oh wait, Seattle went out?
Apparently. I don't
For
know.
judges, yeah. I thought you were playing that one though.
Oh, I am playing that one. I'm waiting on Houston. Yeah.
I specifically didn't talk to them about Seattle because you said you were playing.
Yeah. No, you're right. I'm like, what am I doing
You guys
again?
live all close to? No, certainly not.
Yeah.
Y'all can speak for yourselves, but I don't.
Wait, what?
Yes.
I was reading chat.
Tom does not.
No, I'm out of here.
Why are you out of here?
No, sorry. A member of chat said, "Do you guys all live close to each other?" So we're talking about staffing events together.
Oh no, we just up here.
Pokemon's the Grand Unifier. We all come together to do this great work. Hold on. We have to watch the top 4 match. There's this Gastrodon freaked out team came top 4.
Yeah.
I'm going back. Good. Welcome back, Regulation H. I missed you dearly. Going back in. Where is it? Wait, that's Luca.
Mm-hmm.
Where is
You have to miss Seattle? Aw, you'll be missed.
Top 16. Where the
You'll be missed in Toronto, Neko. Even though you could have totally gone. I'm so sad.
William Basilino is the guy I'm looking for. Where is William?
Look at the
Did they not
comments
stream-
and check for the timestamps.
You're so right. No, okay. They're useless.
Change it to top instead of newest. I don't know. It is top.
Ghost. Top 8. Hold on. Just Eduardo. Luca. Oh wait,
There
here
it is. Yeah.
I need to see this Gastrodon
Oh,
team.
I watched this actually.
Does he bring Gastrodon?
Slag!
I'm very upset about the result of this.
Cool. Well, you're gonna relive it in real time.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember Eric in his 2022 season.
Well, I guess we know how this one goes because Eric wins the whole thing. But
Do you know how Eric wins though?
is this like Direclaw you were talking about?
Maybe.
I'm assuming. Maybe.
Championship. But that's not the only time he's been able to
Birmingham
reach
regional
success. He's a
champion.
4-time regional and special
That's cool.
champion, as well as world's top 8. And more recently,
I hope one day the graphics department
number 3 online.
like puts in like 2027 world champion,
Sometimes more difficult than a
and it's like predictive.
but
They leak the script,
Oh.
because these are all it's all scripted like
Script.
wrestling.
of course, a very recent Birmingham.
It's like
you
wrestling.
guys think these battles are real? No, it's wrestling. It's all fake. It's scripted like
Can
wrestling.
you imagine? That'd be insane.
Wait, you thought they were actually like playing Pokemon for money? That's crazy.
Amazing match.
It's crazy. In this economy?
Absolutely hungry for this rematch, but let's take a look at Eric's team.
The egg
I've
mines. What
already
is
seen
that?
it. Thank you.
See,
Get out of here.
Aster, you can't just
That's a
You-
team.
you can't just say egg mines and then disappear. What?
This is a real team.
Yeah. It also has Direclaw, but
Yeah, well, nobody's perfect.
I love Gastrodon. Let's go.
What
Why
is going-
Whirlpool?
yeah, it has
Whirlpool?
Whirlpool.
Terra Normal?
Yeah.
For who? What are we afraid of?
Annihilate.
Terra Normal.
Annihilate?
Yeah.
You're worried about getting gambited?
Or not Gambit, because you have enough HP. It's Rage Fist.
Huh. I can't say I've really ever thought about my Annihilate Gastrodon matchup, but like that, those don't seem like Pokemon that are like inherently at odds with
Clearly,
each other.
William has.
I mean, that's why he's top 4, and I'm sitting here at my computer, so it makes sense. Fubo's asking, how much is the prize? I literally don't know. I should know this information because I like staff these kind of
It's
events.
6,000 USD for a regional. For first.
I'll be
Is
real
that
with
true,
you.
like
I
even in
don't.
Europe?
I don't know what it
haven't
is for
looked at
Europe.
that either.
It might be a number close to that, but I've usually I look at the NA like page for pricing, so I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean North America is the only real region, so.
I'm just sitting here trying to understand Whirlpool. Like, is it just that is chip damage, right?
And you're trapped.
You trap so you get yawn.
Oh, so you
and
yawn.
then you fall asleep.
Oh.
Yeah. I've seen Ting Luz run a similar moveset with Sand Tomb.
And Dondozo yawn.
Yeah.
Yawn Whirlpool makes sense.
Yes. And you've got Sand Stream to do more chip. Delicious chip. Safety goggles on your Incineroar so you don't take chip. Very cool.
This is wild. This is slow and painful, and I hate it.
Format, but it dropped off a little bit in usage because there's so many Incineroars running around. Of course, Incineroar's Intimidate doesn't actually affect it because of its clear.
Anyway, when I look at this, I'm like, this is what Reg H should have been about. These are like Pokemon that have like no clear synergy with each other whatsoever. Awesome. Made it to top 4. We're doing it.
In our top 8, and Tyranitar, some weather
Jagger Ball got to have its time again.
Bug types typically don't do
Gyro Ball?
in the format, but Volcarona is just
on who?
Dragapult. Sorry.
Oh, I think it's a Gyro Ball.
I wish, but Bronzong was not good apparently. I tried.
Great ways to be able to have immediate burst damage potential.
Hey, Demon Kicks! Ah!
The additional disruption alongside
Rude.
the setup of the Volcarona. So Zoe, what do we feel?
We are watching top matches from Stuttgart regionals.
Yeah, I was all ready to say goodbye to Regulation H and we could talk about what we thought was going to be good in F. But then I saw there was a Gastrodon that made top 4 and I'm like, okay, hold on.
Thank you for the sippy check, Neko.
Facing off against each other in the semi-finals of the Stuttgart regionals.
Yeah, and most notably, Eric's, of course,
immediate unburden.
Instantly procking its unburden.
Of course.
Over on William's side, it's got the white.
Fabadas, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
He's really nice. He's been a follower of my channel for like 5 years since I started.
Holy shit.
Oh wow.
They're from the Latam region.
It's nice to meet you. It's been nice having you in chat.
Also, Neko, I can't see any redeems that aren't mine.
Yeah, same. If you want to harass me, you have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
I unfortunately have no authority to force these people to take a sippy.
Oh, I've been doing that. Oh.
Oh.
But if you want me to drink water.
Yes.
Just acts as a good way to be able to lower the damage output of both.
You're back in the TCG, like the Pokemon TCG? This is the wrong stream for that. I'm just kidding. Are you having fun?
I still haven't opened my cards. Or gotten rid of them.
Oh, that reminds me. I got my top 8 Professor Cup card graded back. I got a 9. So that's cool. I'm not like I'm gonna sell it ever, but I finally got them back from PSG.
Congrats on top 8.
Wait, I need answers. Is it in Pokemon? Or are you playing Vanguard or Buddy Fight? There's so many games that I associate you with. I need specifics. Pokemon. Okay, got it. What deck are you playing? So I can judge your life decisions.
Could potentially get burned from the flame body, so that's something that he really needs to consider, and maybe he will want to try and bait out the Terror before he starts unleashing moves with that Sneasler.
Yeah,
Absol Box.
At this point, the Volcarona says no.
Not familiar with that one. I gotta look it up.
I don't want to have to commit to a Terror just yet from William's side.
This is what Gastrodon's all about.
Is the best seed. Gastrodon making an appearance on the field.
Slug.
The Primarina wants to start.
So much damage.
But acts as a really good way to sponge up.
Mega Absol Box. What is this?
Of it now being at -1 of its attack.
Yeah, this Gastrodon is a fantastic bring into.
Oh, it's a new Tord deck.
What do Mega Pokemon do in TCG?
Will not be able to protect
I think you get 3 prizes when you knock them out.
Good lord.
I don't know. That might not be real. That could be a fake memory on my part.
It's got Whirlpool, so it can trap
I'm looking.
Like if Iron Hands knocks out a Mega Pokemon,
Yeah, it's 3.
win the game on the spot.
Or say a protect, and then the opposing Pokemon on
Yeah, it's 3 prizes for a Mega.
So this
Or do you get
Gastrodon
4 or
is a fantastic
6?
Pokemon in
Yeah.
this position.
Yeah, and like you said, it's sort of.
Let's see, what do you do? Cornerstone, Ogerpon, Mega Absol, Latias EX, Pecharunt EX. Oh yeah, this is a pure unadulterated toolbox.
Yeah, then now we can see William
I watched the TCG finals of the LAIC also,
quite even. So
and I think it was Masters. Fella had a game where he put down his prize cards and it was all of his monkey dories.
enough to get the knockout.
That was
Yeah.
He lost, but I think it's very funny that you can do that. I love that you have to play Russian roulette before the game even starts.
I love it when TCG Live odds happen IRL.
Ways to be able to go up against Trick Room teams on the other side of the field. Commits with a whirlpool.
Why does this Psyduck look like he's having a crisis?
Because it has such lower
What Psyduck?
accuracy in comparison to
There's a Psyduck with the ability Damp. Pokemon in play lose any ability that requires the Pokemon to using it to knock out itself.
there, and with the leftovers as well as
I want to know what Pokemon does that.
looks like it may be for a
That's
That's-
like a Drifblim thing, right?
Clean up, burned, and trapped in the whirlpool. There's
Oh, maybe, and
residual damage.
oh my god,
Primarina could actually get punished by going for a protect.
Dusknoir's line. They
Everybody
also knock.
explode now.
Yeah,
Oh.
everybody explode now is Drifblim's thing, but Dusknoir's line. Each one has an ability to do something similar. Dusknoir
Doesn't
being
Dusknoir have an ability or a move called Get You or something like that?
Now, Williams brought his own.
Like me when I get you.
Uh,
And this is a perfect time to maybe go for a.
I don't remember.
Oh, actually, both of these Pokemon resist the close combat, so maybe William might.
actually, yeah, they both place damage counters.
Immediately in terms of the close combat, but he has that option there to restore its stat drops.
Yeah, and this could very well be a
That's hilarious that Psyduck is
remains on the
useful in this regard because the Paradise Resort, which is the promo card for Worlds, is always just your Psyducks have no retreat cost. That's always the effect. And it's like the concept that might have some niche utility is really funny.
What's the retreat cost on the Psyduck?
I'm assuming it's like 1. I don't know.
If it's 0, it's just
so-
funny.
I hope
It's
it's
1.
0. Okay.
Okay.
Free Psyduck retreat. That's value.
But it doesn't have to be in the active slot in order to use the ability.
Well, okay. Listen.
Oh, it's just there.
He's Damp from the bench. Yeah, he's just there.
Being so crucial in order to
So
Okay, so it's
Gastrodon
correct
here
with
is blocked the
Dusknoir line.
Whirlpool.
That was a
Yep.
He's doing it.
protect from Eric
He's
there. And,
made the moves.
you know, maybe William may have doubled into the Sneasler because
Burn.
he remembered what happened yesterday when the
Whirlpool.
Is it common to find non-evolved Mons on finals? Well, for VGC, not usually. They're talking about TCG right now with regards to Psyduck.
losing health.
Yeah,
and
we're-
Psyduck is a
We're
card game
talking
thing.
about a toolbox deck in the TCG.
Yeah, in TCG it's a little more common. I know Buddy the pre-evolved form of Roselia and Roserade, is good because it has Itchy Powder, which prevents you from being able to equip tools, so you can kind of just stun a lot of decks. And also it has 0 energy cost to do that, which is another thing it shares with Cleffa. A lot of baby Pokemon have no energy cost for their abilities, or moves, I guess, which is nice.
I have a Cleffa in my binder that its only attack is Eek!
Is going to be
Eek!
Golden Go, so
Eek!
a very nice Pokemon against the Scatterthrow. Even goes for the Orbital Dart.
Dire Claw into Goldengo.
The Golden Go, it does not affect it at all. And
But yeah, Demon Kicks. The Psyduck makes sense. That way they can't pick off your bench.
Yeah, and the Whirlpool though.
I remember Manaphy being a thing for the same reason.
Ground play there doesn't want to commit to either side.
For VGC, the item Eviolite goes a long way to get Pokemon where they need to be, but much like Pachirisu, they need a good reason. Typically, unevolved Pokemon need to fall into the criteria of their evolution doesn't do anything important, so Eviolite is a better value proposition for them. So Porygon 2, Magmar, Electabuzz, Dusclops, all examples of Pokemon that love Eviolite, and that's why you see them over their fully evolved form.
Murkrow is pretty present too.
Yeah.
Murkrow, yes, because as Prankster, where it loses that when it evolves. So it gets that and it gets Eviolite, which is quite nice. And then my favorite which has only seen a little bit of play, but it did win, is Scrafty. Scraggy, which is the baby one.
yeah.
Scraggy, which was paired with Calyrex Ice Rider. Scraggy has Intimidate, it has Fake Out, it has Coaching, and it has a lower speed stat than Calyrex. So in Trick Room...
Rip Gastrodon.
Wait.
Yeah. I don't know why he did that.
And not have to try to commit, perhaps, to a Primarina.
And also get the
I don't understand. My brain's too small.
Did he side close combat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
What?
Great turn.
Maybe it was a misclick?
No way.
And is down to the Volcarona up against all 4 of Eric's Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a bit confounded from that because maybe
No clue.
William was anticipating a double protect or some sort of defensive play from Eric's side and just wanting to not lose momentum.
Anyway, yeah, so Scraggy can click Coaching on Calyrex before it moves in Trick Room, which is very handy.
This is gonna be rough. I'm not gonna lie.
So that actually won a, like, I think the Thailand National Championship
I think you're right.
last season. I think it was Thailand.
I'll be honest, no idea. I didn't watch it.
I don't think it was a stream. It was just we saw it.
It was not streamed.
Yeah.
Because it's a TPC event, so, you know.
Some of the TPC events have media coverage.
I'm trying to think of a world where
Sure, but it's not like a guarantee like Western Regional.
No, no, not at all. It's not guaranteed at all.
Well, even though LATAM Regionals don't always get streamed, so I shouldn't say Western Regionals. It's very much a Northern Hemisphere thing, I guess. I
was gonna say, we're really spoiled in North America and Europe.
Yeah. I think they're trying to get it set up for Latin America, is what.
They're making it on the staffer. I know that much.
Special defense drops due to the covert cloak being the item of choice and nullifying all secondary effects. But Primarina, in anticipation of the Quiver Dance setup and not the Volcarona going on the offensive, wants to ensure that at least there's no
6 HP.
Why did we side close combat?
I don't know.
The casters didn't know either, so we're all
Historians will be
clueless.
asking this. They cannot give the answer.
It'll be a mystery for years to come.
William now can just go for a protect on the Volcarona and let the Primarina go down to the burn damage. But first, it looks like the Volcarona is actually going to be attacking this turn with a Terra Fairy.
It's a fairy type.
But this also just means it makes itself weak to Dire Claw in the following turn. So looks like actually Sneasel going for the protect, maybe trying to bait out what William's going to do.
Yeah, and it's going to be crucial whether we're going to see a Haze commit yet again or not. But the fact that Heatwave was able to connect with the Primarina just removes that.
Big crit. Okay.
Huge crit.
Rillaboom comes in, we get a free Fake Out, which either can force... oh no, it's got Covert Cloak, never mind.
Yeah.
That's not a big deal. But you are weak to Dire Claw, which will guarantee put you to sleep if it connects, and then you just lose on the spot.
It's Covert Cloak.
Love a Mega Volcarona. Imagine if it's Bug Fairy. I don't think it needs a Mega, is the problem.
We have Bug Fairy at home. It's called Ribombi. We just looked at it.
It looks like he recognizes the writing on the wall. And
sorry, go ahead.
I mean, ideally, we get the ones that get Megas or Pokemon that aren't quite good enough and could use the extra support. And I feel like Volcarona doesn't need that.
Yeah, Volcarona is like one of maybe 3 bug types that's good in spite of being a bug type.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really need the help. Any other bug type needs the help. Scolipede needed the help.
My boy Scolipede. So excited to potentially use him. Scolipede's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I think William made a very aggressive read in those finals.
Scolipede, I think, is uniquely deserving of a Mega because of its ability speed boost. And I think all of my favorite Megas are ones that have a opportunity to discard their ability for a different ability mid-game. The boring ones are ones that you always want to just immediately Mega Evolve. And
yeah, I love that.
You need to wait. So like, for Mega Kangaskhan, for example, you might need that Scrappy so you could fake out a Ghost type or something, and then later in the game you transition into a like dual attacker. But guys who are just like Tyranitar, where it's just like, what if my stats were better? And even Tyranitar, it's like I can recast Sandstream.
Yeah, Tyranitar has a ton of utility for that.
Sad. I was so sad that Mega Tyranitar didn't have a different ability, because like bringing in regular Tyranitar, setting up the sand, and then some sort of ability to utilize the sand would have been really neat.
Yeah. But like conversely, you can just like, oh, they switched to Pelipper, well I Mega Evolved, so you know it's fine. Stands back up.
Or Charizard's there. No, Charizard, get out of here.
True.
Once again, we've got two
And you're the
I don't know.
slower Mega, so you still win the weather Mega War.
Yeah, because like the thing is like it goes back to the argument of justifying like, is this Mega good enough to lose an item for it? And with Mega Tyranitar, I really don't feel like it is.
No, it's very weak.
Yep, you don't gain enough from it. I would sooner just keep the Assault Vest.
Not really the bulkiest Pokemon. I'm not sure if it really wants to stay in this position.
And we've
I
seen Eric
think
time and time again being such a board-centric focus
if we go like by
trainer.
Pokedex entries, we might get Drampa getting rain, which is interesting
That's kind of cool.
because Berserk and Cloud9 are its normal abilities.
Exactly what we're going to be able to see.
Mhm.
Now Rillaboom comes in, sets up the grassy
So you can like Berserk set up or ignore weather until you want to make your own weather.
Boost to its defense and most importantly activate Unburden, so it will be the fastest Sneasler on the field. It looks like we're going to get a turn 1 terrestrialization onto this Sneasler. Is that going to be William Sneasler or Eric Sneasler?
It seems like it's Eric since it's going to go for the Terra Flying commit as opposed to Williams Stellar form. No terrestrialization.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no!
KO.
I mean, it KOs
Yo,
either of them.
Already a
Yes, exactly.
KO. Eric
Which is,
has a
I
lot of
don't know why
damage.
William led.
He's got Unburden. That is Brock. He went sure. He's gonna be able
Oh, it
to
did
deal
not
damage, but
enough.
can it pick up a burn and
Needed a
No.
double burn there.
to be the case.
Oh, the Sneasler on
One
Eric's
burn
side
would
is
have been
off to a
probably enough.
flying start, picking off this Sneasler.
Welcome back from ads. We were just saying that we don't think Volcarona needs a Mega because it's like already pretty good in that it's top cutting regionals. So there are, I think, other bug types that kind of need it. But I mean, visually, I think a Mega Volcarona could probably be very cool looking.
Oh yeah, no doubt. But like, it already has 2 Paradox forms, so like, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't need more love. It's got plenty.
And then I was remarking that I think Scolipede is a really cool Pokemon to give a Mega to because it can make use of its ability to speed boost for a couple turns and then transition into something with a different ability and different stats while retaining those speed boosts that had previously accumulated, which I think is always cool.
Yeah, and we're
And,
just
like any
generally.
bug type. Like Volcarona's out here doing stuff. How many other bug types do you see? Mega gets, let's get Mega Cleaver. We were just saying how Cleaver never gets used. Give him a Mega, just like Sizer.
That'd be cool.
Parasect would be awesome.
I mean, if Scizor can Mega, I don't see why Cleaver couldn't.
Exactly.
Bigger axes, let's go.
I was kind of hoping that they would have a Mega Galarian Slowbro and it use the same stone, but
That would be cool, but they said no.
Yeah.
That'd be neat though. Oh my god, better arm cannon, let's go.
And then we're getting 2 Mega Raichus, but not for Alola.
Yeah. I also don't know other types. Do we? Are they just both electric?
I don't think so. Yeah, see, now you're talking. Venomoth.
Venomoth
would
gets
be neat.
Intimidate, right?
No, it gets Shield Dust, and it gets Compound Eyes.
Right. The other Masker.
Masquerain gets Intimidate.
Right.
I was gonna say, there is nothing intimidating about those googly eyes.
Sure, it's super effective to Hyper Voice Water type via the Liquid Voice ability, but it's just so bulky on the special defensive
Dire
side.
Claw.
Which does resist, but is there a status?
Go to
Get outta
sleep.
Oh, nice.
Sneasler is on fire! Every time it clicks Diacle, something falls asleep, and now Sneasler is finally fell to the sand damage, but it's just wrecked so much havoc onto William's side.
Tyranitar, somebody get a medic for it! It is a sleep.
Mega Ledian,
The Sneasler from Eric.
but it's as good as Mega Cat. It would
Mega
require
Ledian
quite a
would-
lot.
Is hilarious.
Sneasler there is for
I
Okay,
agree
Mega
that Mega
Ledian
Ledian would be good.
as a fighting type would be kind of neat because it gets like
100
punch and like some punching moves.
100 base stats, even if it was put all into attack, wouldn't fix it.
Not even close to enough to fix Ledian,
Yeah.
yeah?
You need to take out. You need to like move like 200 points into attack, maybe.
I'm not denying it's garbage. I'm just saying as a concept, it would be pretty neat, like some sort of boxing bug or something.
Make it a JoJo stand.
Make it a JoJo
It
stand.
literally needs like an ability that just instantly grants it an Omni Boost or something for it to be usable. It's so
Omni
far
boost for
in the
each
hole.
punch.
What do we think about Zerora taking Luxray Thunder? with the Mega.
I mean, I don't mind it because I don't acknowledge Aurora as a real Pokemon because it was like distributed once, and I don't have one, so therefore it's not real.
I mean,
But
I'm with you on
you
that.
get it in ZA, so now everyone can get
Oh,
it
you
in
do?
that.
Oh.
That's how
I
they.
haven't gotten one yet.
I mean, that's what they usually do. Is like if they're announcing it for a game, you're gonna be able to get it in the game.
Hear me out, Mega Beedrill with 105 more BST. Like, in addition to the
Maybe?
100 it already gets. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be good. I'd like that.
They gotta make the first Pokemon with 0 base special attack.
The Volcarona needs to be able to set up to the point where it can try to outpace.
Anyway, so yeah, I don't have an opinion about it. It's weird. Certainly a weird choice that they made it blue and black. I don't really know what that's all about.
Goodbye, Volcarona.
Volcarona's down!
Volcarona is down and William is down to his final.
Bring it up to 600, just like Mega Side. Yeah, see, if Mega Beedrill had 600 BST instead of 495, and was following the same, like, distribution curve that it already has, so you just give it, like, 300 physical attack, that'd be awesome.
Ooh.
Not enough to get the knockout in Incineroar, but it's going to get knocked out by the sand damage at the
No,
end
it's
of this
not.
turn.
Oh, it's got goggles.
For the goggles, yeah, exactly. I think the most crucial thing there, if you agree with me,
That said, it doesn't, like, matter.
maybe William was anticipating.
This is a sleep Tyranitar that has not taken any turns.
Yeah. The sleep. I'm pretty sure his game plan was going to be terrifying Tyranitar and sweep.
There we go.
No real reason to. Oh, what happened there? I just.
He faked out his own Tyranitar.
Yep.
Slap the Tyranitar away.
Like, wake up, buddy.
Wake up! Pinch him.
You know what? If Fake Out woke up Pokemon,
That'd be really funny.
You're cooking, actually.
yeah.
I think William's onto something.
Does Wake
There
Up
used to be a
Slap
move called
actually
Wake
wake
Up Slap.
Pokemon? Yeah, get out of my head!
But the Tyranitar being asleep will seal.
Used to. Isn't that a thing anymore?
I don't think so.
I don't think it's in the games currently.
Which means another turn for both the Golden Goat and the
That's unfortunate.
Again, a super effective make a rain or
Not that anybody would run
Because
it.
we have moves that get you out of burn.
No gas left
We
in
have
the
very few that
tank.
get you out of
That's
sleep.
true.
We'll be advancing
I'm
to
not
the
a burn out of
finals.
Frozen.
What a way to go about it.
I mean, if we're being honest, any sound move should wake you up from sleep. Like, Uproar prevents sleep, but just Uproar does that.
Yeah.
Fantastic play from Eric there. Getting
Jenny Unwood's unavailable. Oh.
Yeah.
every turn, and he's
It's like 6 years.
Alright. So now Reg H is actually over. There's no more Reg H to watch. It's cooked. Any closing remarks, I guess, about this? We already asked for a eulogy, but nobody was willing to give one. The nicest thing I could say is that Lilical came back.
The brief moments like that, like Golduck, yeah, Golduck being on a few teams is funny.
This is too many. Okay, I was saying before that Kilowattrel and Flamigo is too many birds. What the hell are what? There's 3
There's 3
on
birds.
this team. 3 birds. Yeah, sorry, you were about to say something. You were like, I have something nice to say about Reg H. And I cut you off.
I mean, there was a few. There's a few Masquerada in there. Like, I wish the new starters were a little bit better overall. But we did get to see Quackleval at a few events recently, and that was good.
By the way,
We're seeing that on ladder and getting very confused.
Mm-hmm.
What's the one more question? I will accept it. I can answer. I'm happy to answer. Why do we never see Swampert in these teams? Why would you see Swampert in these teams is the question you should be asking.
Yeah.
What do you believe that Swampert does that no other Pokemon can offer? And that will answer your question. I answer your question with a question of my own. What would it bring to the table? Like, Blaziken here has speed boost. That's cool.
Yeah. Swampert's hampered by kind of poor stat distribution and not really good ability.
Yeah, it only gets Swift Swim when it evolves, right? It has like Damp and Torrent otherwise.
Yeah, correct.
Snap. I'm getting raided. Hi, Alec. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. How's your night?
Wait, hold on. Eviolite Mudkip would bring Mudkip to the table, which is arguably invalid. What are you saying?
I mean, if I saw an Eviolite Mudkip on the table, I'd be like, neat. I think it still gets one shot by any grass move.
I know you know ball, so like I don't understand this sentence.
Why are we gonna ignore that Marshtomp exists?
People have to remember Marshtomp's name.
Wow.
Is Mudkip is invaluable like a meme from the anime or something? The way you're like insisting on this phrasing is confusing me.
Is it for the memes? Are we? Is that? Is that what's happening?
I mean, I heard you like Mudkip, I guess, is what I'm saying. But yeah, no, Mudkip just doesn't really bring, or Swampert doesn't bring a lot to the table, unfortunately.
Thank you for the resub, Alec. Also, have fun taking care of your doggos.
Now, Mega Swampert, I think that's a whole different can of worms because he gets Swift Swim, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he skipped leg day.
So, like that's like a whole. That's good. That's fine. Mega Swampert will be back on the table. Regular Swampert doesn't really do anything, in my opinion. It's just kind of any other water type would do. Now Golduck. Now that's a Pokemon's Pokemon. Cloud9 turning off the weather. Clicking Yawn, everybody's favorite move that we've seen like 100 times today. Very cool.
No Simple Beam though.
No, it's true.
Lumina Crash,
We've
Simple
got
Beam.
2 guys that have Speed Boost though.
Yeah. Crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, who would you be Simple Beaming? Because it's like
the whatever
I guess
Esprothor's kicking with Lumina Crash.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. Not as an offensive increase, but and then you could like Icy Wind the guy you Simple Beamed, yeah.
I thought Yawn was generally used on bulkier Pokemon. Why would it be on a Golduck?
Golduck's?
I couldn't tell you.
Golduck's not bulky in this format. It's 90 and everything, right? Or am I misremembering?
Sure.
I guess it depends on how you build it then.
Yeah.
Sure. I don't know. I don't know Golduck stats. I've never needed.
I don't know either.
I
haven't seen Golduck in so long.
Is this the Shell Smash Blastoise team you were talking about? Yes.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Oh,
and it was actually doing good. Yeah, I was telling Tom that I saw this when I was watching stream yesterday.
How could this
I was
be good?
losing my damn mind.
What's the eject button?
Sinistra.
Okay.
Yeah, so they can be swapped out. That way you can swap it back in for hospitality.
For one of these clowns, yeah. Okay, I see the vision. I just like don't understand why your opponent would let you do it. Like I don't know.
They won the winning in, right? Or did they lose on stream and then got their winning in?
I believe they won.
I know they made
I
day
was
2.
half asleep whenever I watched it.
Was it? Hold on. What day? This was day 1.
It was day 1.
Yeah, it was round 7.
Okay, hold on. We're going back in one more time. Reg H, you've got juice still.
Only because of the Shell Smash Blastoise.
I mean, if you're saying it won, I gotta see how. Why would your opponent? No, we just watched William.
Oh, then what was it?
We just watched this. Hold on, we just watched this.
Yeah, it was a repeat. I'm pretty sure I misremembered that this was the one where Eric ultra hacks him more.
That's fair. Because I was gonna say it didn't really come up in the.
Was it around
the match we
8?
watched.
I know it's towards the end of the day.
I think it was. It is round 8. Look.
Oh yeah, he's right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Ding ding ding.
Yeah.
Ding ding ding. I was close.
Fair enough.
Have it on some of the teams, but it didn't really.
Yeah.
I gotta see how this is allowed to execute, because like I see it's got Rain Dish and you've got grassy terrain, so like in theory you're healing like a ton every turn, but like just click an attacking move and they won't be allowed to do
no brands on your shirt.
EYC top 16 and then also a top
16. Oh yeah, we love the tape.
Also, nothing other than this event.
Yeah, dude.
So many
fan.
Any events will do it.
Yawn is so. Oh, sorry, I was ignoring chat for a bit. Yawn is better than Sing. Well, yeah. So Yawn is less that you want your opponent to go to sleep, and more that you want them to switch out. So one, it always hits, which is great, unlike Sing. But it's that it forces them to make a decision on: do I switch and basically eat a hit on the guy that's switching in, or do I go to sleep? And sometimes that's more valuable than actually getting it sleep.
And this is the team that
it just does something different.
Yeah, accuracy is very highly valued.
So far, so good. Archelodon, okay, sounds.
And Hypnosis is the same thing. Even if you had like a, I mean Spores, I guess better, but it's only on slower Pokemon. Yawn has a way wider distribution. But again, it is mostly to force switches more than it is to make something go to sleep.
Although there is somewhat, Nino runs Gravity Hypnosis in Reg F.
Yeah. I mean, you can.
It's horrifying.
Glue that can attach them both together, being the Incineroar safety goggles, which is one of the most common sets, but one of the most reliable ones. At least it gives.
So here's an example of a Basculegion going the other way, where it's Swift Swim to double its speed and Choice Bound to 1.5 its attack, which is the opposite of what Zach had that we were looking at earlier, which was adaptability to 2 times its attack and Choice Scarf to 1.5 its speed. Very customizable, depends on what you need.
Also, that rig is really good with the Terra Water Basculegion.
Yes.
Because Grassy Glide, Rillaboom's one of the scariest things for it.
Yes.
With Rain Dish. Okay, that's gonna.
It's so funny that there's like 3 of the same 6 Pokemon on these teams, but they feel completely different.
Very
I mean,
much
they're both
so.
rain teams.
Yeah.
Makes sense, but there's so much you can do with that kind of team.
If you can manage to set up the Rain with Pelipper for some extra damage boost, and then also maybe use Sinister to heal Blastoise back up, it's gonna be really difficult to shrug off the damage from Blastoise.
I love Covert Cloak on the Blastoise too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also
I just like don't understand how you Shell Smash and then aren't immediately struck down by any attacking move when you've reduced your defenses like that.
I guess you go for Fake Out or Rage Powder.
It does have Water Spout, that's right. So it does have a spread move. It can just clear the board, in theory.
What's Blastoise's speed?
Not good.
I'm gonna say 81 base. I have no idea though.
I was gonna say because like Tailwind could help with that, and then redirection with Sinistra could
Okay,
also
but it's
help
like
with
at that point you've pressed 8 buttons to do an attack. You've clicked Tailwind. I guess you already get the rain up by being Pelipper. Then you need Sinistra in to get redirection or Incineroar for a fake out.
78.
And you've already
Okay.
clicked Shell Smash. So like, I just don't see how your opponent needs to like be asleep to let you click all these buttons. I feel like, and you don't have Sleep
there's
Powder
Yawn
or
there's,
Dark Claw on your team.
There's Yawn Blood Moon, so they literally can be.
There is Yawn Blood Moon. It's true.
Especially the individual pieces that are usually brought. So,
golly, I don't know.
I think is sort of the play right here. If you're from,
how do you arrive at the conclusion that you should be running Shell Smash Blastoise? I guess you've seen people run Eruption Typhlosion. And you're like, I can do that too.
I mean, this is this guy's first event
Tom
with.
is Blastoise's #1 hater, and I'm here for it.
No, I just don't understand. Like, because this is like the kind of thing you build on like Showdown closed sheets and like laugh.
Did
But,
V2 Studio die?
Not for me.
Oh, you guys are frozen for me.
Cool.
Oh no!
I mean, you're still animated for me, so that's cool.
Yay.
From opposing fake outs, but something that
Oh, do you want to open the collab screen during the thing? Oh no.
Huh?
It's giving me the warning about the.
Oh.
But I'm not sure if Incineroar is the right pick.
It's because you took your sticky note off.
Now, I hope that he can prove me wrong.
It restuck to you.
Has a covered cloak, so you can't
I know it did, and I tossed it.
just goes for a
Maybe that was the problem. I tossed it, broke everything.
Incineroar and then just knock it out.
I mean, it was fine up until like a few seconds ago.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Is your computer struggling,
we're
maybe?
Knockoff.
No, not at all.
We're parting shot.
Incineroar following suit immediately.
Not the Blastoise!
It's quite a speedy one to be able to get that quick parting shot onto the Blastoise.
All right. A player of Salahatin's kind of level wouldn't just let their Incineroar be caught in such a bad spot. So I'm pretty sure that Salahatin was very confident that Incineroar would be outspeeding Blastoise, and okay. So then maybe Incineroar is the right bring, but now you kind of...
Am I able to leave and come back?
Okay, is Blastoise going for a straight up water smash?
Sure.
You should be able to.
Okay.
The way you react to those is very, very different.
Alright, Shell Smash has been clicked.
Let's
We're doing
go.
it. The engine is in play.
+2, it's going to be a +1 of its special attack output, and coincidentally, attack, of course, but that doesn't matter.
Okay, you're moving again.
The crucial thing here is it's
Yay!
very
Oh no!
Yay! Trick Room has been used.
It put
Whoopee.
Dusk in front of Tom though.
Importantly, that Blood Moon or Saloon Life Orb Terra Normal is on the field. This is exactly where it wants to be.
Yeah, the perfect position under Trick Room. Blastoise.
Actually, hold on. I did not optimize the layout of her avatars.
Oh my god.
What do you mean?
Out here? Okay.
The Trick Room conditions. Now, I think it's
okay. I see how it is.
That Jan Philipp might want to maybe protect Blastoise this turn and reposition with the Incineroar slot.
Okay, so we've clicked Shell Smash, and Trick Room got set up the same turn, so it's already like the worst case scenario. We've halved our speed and halved our defenses for no reason. We immediately have to get Blastoise out of there.
Fake out priority or any sort of priority is not effective on Salahatin's side because of the.
How do you change the order again?
Terra normal.
For me, it was just when I was dragging people around. The last person I clicked was top.
Yeah.
It is not doing that.
Jan Philip survived the total of 5 turns under Trick Room. We're gonna have to find out as a helping hand.
Oh, I hit a button and I was able to fix it.
Oh, okay. That works.
My God.
There we go. That's better. Now part of Tom's head isn't covered.
Makes it through the turn, and now with parting
That's
shot,
good.
There's a little bit of hope.
Hey, Thurston's in chat.
Because
Right click. Oh.
the position wasn't great. It's still not great, but at least you get something.
I did something else. That's okay.
Right click doesn't work for me. I had to go to the item menu.
Pokemon, but it has to be something that can do something about this Ursaluna under Trick Room.
Yeah, and Sinistra is actually a great way to be able to have as a sort of part recovery to any sort of HP resources that have already been taken away because of all of this high offensive pressure. And all of a sudden,
Yeah, I love Sinistra. I think its ability is super cool. I think it's got a really good type profile. It's got all the right moves. I'm a big
Such
fan.
a good Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you get a burn. Maybe you're lucky that way.
I feel like it's a good balance of support and having offensive pressure too, though.
Yeah, it's got a spread move that can burn.
Yeah,
it's a good base attack too, right?
Being an option even at -1.
Yeah, I mean it's I think serviceable in all regards.
Bad news for Jan Philip's side.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the Rillaboom is going to be able to survive, and Jan Philip trying to go for the read there, maybe anticipating a Blood Moon to try to guarantee a KO, and that does come.
It will, however, not be surviving this Blood Moon. I'm like 100% sure.
I think it has to die here for so Rillaboom doesn't, but
clearly identifying there, I need to pick up a KO ASAP, especially on that Sinistra.
All right.
Become a thorn in my side in future turns. However, this allows the Wood Hammer to go into the Farigiraf.
Hey, bye Farigiraf.
This is so
why are we afraid of the Farigiraf, and why did we not target the Ursaluna here, who is blowing a hole through our entire team?
Woodhammer wouldn't be enough to KO it.
Yeah, I think
so just never even try. Like, what's the game plan? How do you?
I think you get Fake Out back by doing this.
Okay.
And then you could get through Trick Room.
Yeah, you could bring in Incin, Fake Out the Ursaluna, and not worry about it for another turn.
That's true.
Incineroar with Fake Out. Maybe another Hyper Voice. It could get the knockout on
the Joyful.
On Rillaboom, because that might be a single target move. So smartly, Jan Philip decides to not in Rillaboom.
My favorite starter trio: Incineroar, Rillaboom, and Blastoise.
That Blastoise looks small.
Probably is.
I mean, it's just a turtle.
It's immediate pressure aside from the water spell, and that just depends on whether it's allowed to get that move off. It doesn't have a Fake Out, for example, which it can learn.
True. Blastoise does learn Fake Out.
It sure does.
Many people forget this.
Trick Room, cancel it and capitalize, and maybe even have a trump card in the back in terms of that 4th unrevealed Pokemon.
Yeah, that is true. There's still one more Pokemon for Sella waiting in the back. But now the question is, okay, how do you capitalize here on the Trick Room turns in the best way? Now, let's not forget that Ursaluna Blood Moon still has that pesky special attack drop that it would want to get rid of. But at the same time, with Terra Normal and Life Orb, it's just so powerful that you can take a KO this turn even without.
So no Fake Out.
I like the play here from Jan Philip. I think it's
oh my God, they love switching.
Just to maybe.
You would think this is singles.
You would think this is singles. Where's the stealth?
Or Chaladon the Teeny.
Yeah, you sort of allow the
He's just a small bridge.
They should both live this. Oh wait, Incin's dead, but like.
Oh hey, he ate that Hyper Voice even after the Shell Smash.
Well, he switched out a long time ago.
Oh.
Oh, now he Shell Smash.
Because this is the last turn of the Trick Room, right?
I think. I hope. I mean, it's protective. It's not. But...
Set up the board to take advantage once I'm outside of Trick Room, when I can bring that Rillaboom back in, and once again have the Fake Out pressure.
If we use it.
Right, so this is getting kind of interesting, and yep, Jan Philip is saying, okay, well, Blastoise is the only Pokemon that can help me in this situation, and with Rillaboom, you get the chance to fake out one of the two threats. I think it has to be Ursaluna because, yeah, Blood Moon is online now this turn, and you really don't want to be hit with that. So you have to fake out Ursaluna.
It's AV bridge, so it doesn't have power herb.
You could try and maybe protect, or you could go for an Ice Beam potentially, but yeah, breaking through that Assault Vest...
Interesting play.
Yeah, it seems like it's the final boss in this scenario, at least going up against Jan Phillips' final 2 Pokemon. There is a scenario that you try to go for high horsepower. Maybe
how much do you think
any sort of contact damage that will go into it?
Water Spout does?
Will just stop
not a lot.
Not enough.
Because you're at half HP or whatever, and there's no rain, and you're not Terra'd.
And the Electro Shot outside of rain.
Huh.
Charge up.
I mean,
one of special attack to maybe target down that Blastoise.
Oh my god!
I forgot about this. Holy shit.
Set up. And this is starting to get in very dangerous territory. I'd even argue for both sides, depending on the sort of targeting that
what on earth?
Go for.
Yeah, so now
Sella
that's gonna do a lot of damage.
Yeah, okay, now can I revise my answer to how much? Wait, I didn't even realize Trick Room was still in effect. They were just letting him do that. This is what I'm talking about. Your opponent just has to, like, willingly let you click Shell Smash twice in a row for, like, this to be able to do anything.
Well, he just did.
He just did. Why? I don't understand.
High horsepower Water Spout goes crazy here.
Yeah. We've gotten all this healing from grassy terrain, so we're making the Water Spout do more and more each turn. Hell yeah, switching Incineroar, he's gonna love what's coming next.
Oh no!
I mean, you gotta hope, like, our Chaladon lives this turn, right?
He's gonna love this one.
I mean, I think Blastoise has to protect this turn.
Oh,
I mean, he has to, right?
Either way, there is
yeah.
a chance for Jan.
Yeah, that's a smart decision.
Okay, but now, yeah, so he has fake out pressure next turn. Okay.
And most likely not going to get KO'd this turn. Will allow it to have the fake out available for the subsequent turn, as the high horsepower will target.
Yeah, that's obviously not going to do anything.
Yeah. Respectable damage, but guess what? It's not going to be dealing that much in the next turn. Given
Do you double protect now?
How does our Chaladon now hit Blastoise? Because, well, Water Spout is online.
Right.
Blastoise is at decent health. Yeah, look at all those boosts. That's gonna be scary for Zella Hutton, who...
That was a funny looking stat grid.
Yeah. It's like, that's not a smear. It's not a Smeargle.
Because, well, if you fake out the Rillaboom right now, what if Blastoise just launches a Water Spout, knocks out...
Why do you click this turn? If you don't click fake out, you're crazy.
I don't understand why you wouldn't just click fake out, yeah?
You have to click fake out, man. Oh my gosh.
Comeback?
This is what I'm saying.
What are you doing, buddy?
Let you do this.
2 Shell Smash consecutive setup going, and hopefully they're going to be able to catch Salahattin out from Jan Phillips' side. We're going to have to see
what is the thought process?
Oh no!
It's a freaking Christmas miracle. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Can it move? Chaladon is frozen.
Rip.
Blastoise doesn't live this knockoff, though.
This scenario,
No.
No.
Enough to pick up the K on the Blastoise because of the -2 defense drops.
Look, that Blastoise did his best.
Back and forth this turn, and Rillaboom, the slowest Pokemon on the field, will get the
okay, so he doesn't win this game.
Down Incineroar. That is
Rillaboom, he still has Terra. What is Rillaboom's Terra? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter against Ursaluna, you're not one-shotting it.
Yeah.
But, like, he doesn't necessarily die to a Flare Blitz, is my point.
Yeah, truly, and it really did come down to whether the Blastoise was able.
But he's -1 Rillaboom with less, like, 60% health. Blood Moon's killing you.
Yeah, it's still -1. This is true.
Yeah, I think if this was a Water Spout, it definitely would not have knocked out our Chaladon. It also would not have frozen it.
Right.
But then, yeah, with Body Press at the minus defense nature, or like the with the drops that you had to suffer from the Shell Smash, maybe the Body Press was just going to be enough.
It's okay, it's Terra Rock Rillaboom, right? No. If only.
Got the freeze,
Yeah.
but knockoff enough to get the knockout.
I guess he's got a ground move anyway.
Finally, actually utilizing
That would've been funny.
specialization onto the Rillaboom to be able to allow survival from this.
Crit Woodhammer and not die, I guess.
Is the Rillaboom somehow going to be able to get a KO on this? Ursula
No.
No.
No, not
Absolutely not.
not even.
Well, if it crit, it would ignore that -1 also, but
Blood Moon, Ursula Luna to launch out a devastating Blood Moon KO pickup onto Jan Phillips' Rillaboom, bringing us up to 1-0 in favor of Salahatin.
Wow, and
all right.
I think
Honestly, mentioning that this existed is worth hearing your reactions.
That game is exactly like I was describing, where your opponent has to just be like, yeah, I'll let you click Shell Smash 3 turns in a row, and even then it didn't win. It was not able to pull through. You could just click a more conventional strategy of like Incineroar cycling and Blood Moon and do better. It's like I don't get it. I don't know what the. I want to see. I want it to win, but I don't think it can. I don't believe in it.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Pressure that it had to strong, and maybe that's what Jan Philip is thinking about.
Spoilers.
Okay, so now we're like, here, I'll give you Rain Dish. It's okay.
Leads from Jan Phillips' side, but a completely different one from Sela. We have got Pelipper bringing the rain, accompanied by that Bastion Legion, which, yeah.
Ooh, we're leaning into the rain this time.
Yeah.
Fake out and deal devastating amounts of damage.
All right, click Shell Smash.
Do it. Just click it. Just simply click Shell Smash.
Forced onto it, and it's at -1 of attack.
Swap in Rillaboom, click Shell Smash.
Hitting Blastoise here. So if Incineroar just goes for a fake out into Pelipper, which is Terra Stellar, so cannot, Terra Ghost or something. And then you can set up Blastoise, or you can just go for a Shell Smash. And even if Incineroar is targeted down, I think that might still be a trade that you might want to go for.
And this seems like a bit of a read from Jan Phillips' side, anticipating the Pelipper to go on the defensive, try to capitalize and take advantage of having fake out available in the subsequent turn. But read of a read. Salahatin goes, switches the Pelipper out, brings that out, Chaludon in. I would say, just in case a fake out is focused there, as the Blastoise goes for the protect. So clearly Jan Philip really considering the protect, switch, bring the fake out available.
Could have Shell Smashed.
It does so much damage.
Maybe this was a turn where
Bastion Legion's crazy.
Could have gone for the read, as you called it out, that Pelipper was going for protect. And if you read the protect, I think then
Reg F, I think Bastion Legion might actually pop up here and there more.
So what do we think is going to be good in Reg F? I keep being like, it's time to talk about Reg F, and then I see a team that I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then you mention it was on stream, and I get distracted. What do we think is good in Reg F?
Besides Raging Bolt?
The arch nemesis.
Yes.
Okay. Besides Landorus.
How difficult it is to hit.
Besides Urshifu.
So like, my last memory of Reg F was Articuno winning a regional.
Yeah, that team is still good.
I don't remember anything before or after that. That's it.
There wasn't much after that.
That's Reg F to me. Choice Specs, Sheer Cold, Articuno winning a regional.
That team is still good, but also has Raging Bolt on it, so.
I mean, Urshifu's good, of course.
Yeah.
Fluttermane's good, of course. Chimpal's good, of course. Like, I don't know. I just think of the usual suspects, to be honest. Ogerpon being back.
I'm excited for Ogerpon to be back.
There's the Tinglu Dozo team that's going around has Gouging Fire on it.
Everybody in my region loves Gouging Fire. It's like their favorite Pokemon.
We have a few people here too. I like it.
I ran into a Gouging Fire in the online tour last night, and I murdered it. I
can't tell you how many of our local cups and challenges were
it's not good
brought
into
down to Terra Fairy, Breaking Swipe, mirror matches between Gouging Fires. And it's just like, oh, we can't touch each other. That's awesome. It's the same thing with Dragonite, where it only runs a Dragon move, and then Terra's Fairy.
Yeah. Howl is interesting.
Howl's awesome. I love new Howl.
It was a relatively slow Blastoise since it was undisputed in the Incineroar in Game 1.
Yeah, I think.
So we've clicked Shell Smash, by the way.
Choice Band,
Yeah, let us do it again.
Rain with Swift Swim active.
And we've got Rain Dish going on and Grassy Terrain.
But of course, Blastoise just doubled its offensive capabilities, and you don't want to hit.
I mean, I anticipate maybe some Hisuian Arcanine coming back in Reg F.
That'd be fun.
I think it's good. Yeah.
That would be fun.
Because with Chienpao, it's same thing with Dragonite. It's a lot stronger.
to a more manageable amount, so that
What do you run, like a rocket and head smash?
You don't have to run Rockhead, but you can. Depends if you want the Intimidating.
Head smash.
I mean, Rock Slide is neat.
People
Rock Slide is always
Extreme
good.
Speed.
Yeah, people were still running Rockhead without the. I mean, we're still running Head Smash without Rockhead and Choice
That's
Band.
crazy. I love disregarding my HP pool.
Free swap it.
Going via the electroshock, whether it's going to be targeting down the
Yeah, I associate it more with rock type moves and extreme speed than like Flare Blitz or anything like that.
It's going to be targeting the Rillaboom, however, and
It gets Wild Charge. Let's go, Rillaboom.
Yeah, you do that, Rillaboom.
Utility item on
I don't understand. Like I'm baffled.
Yeah,
Blastoise has like not been touched in any of these games and is doing absolutely nothing with it. Like I'm just so confused.
So,
Oh man, Draco Meteor miss.
The position that you never want to be caught in for Jan Philipp. No fake out active, no protect opportunity, no rage powder or anything to redirect any incoming hits, and this Blastoise has had its defenses weakened due to the setup. So
Just click Water Spout and don't get hit by Draco.
Oh wow!
See what happens.
Yeah, just dodge the Draco. It'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, Blastoise could go for
It's doable.
to knock out Incineroar, but I feel like as long as
Water Spout, let's go.
That does a lot to our Shellydon, actually.
Oh,
Nice.
with Draco Meteor and take the knockout. This would
Rain
be
carrying.
fantastic trade for
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna have to see, as there was no fake out there from Cella's side.
I mean, that's the point, right?
Maybe a potential pivot going. Draco Meteor into the Blastoise.
Cool. Okay,
You were
well.
supposed to dodge that Blastoise. You're fired.
One of its special defense
So
was the
Ensign traded for, or Blastoise traded for Ensign.
And like half of our Caledon's HP.
And your Terra.
True.
No, you
Yeah.
can't. The stamina boost proving to be so overwhelming, and even though the Incineroar from Salahatin's side has gone down, you've got 3 potent Pokemon under rain conditions.
There's no way he wins this round. Like,
against Jan Philipp's side,
must have won after this to make it to day 2.
It's round 8. You gotta win this round.
Yeah, this is really tough for Jan Philipp.
I don't.
As you said,
There's no way he wins this game. I like actually can't imagine.
Blastoise is down. Now,
This is such an overwhelmingly
Luna
strong position
waiting in the back for Jan
that
Philipp,
we're
but
in.
it could
We don't know what that last Pokemon is, Tom. What if it's...
Well, in all honesty,
What if it's Miraidon? You're right. Shoot, I forgot about that.
Basque Legion.
What if he just clicks
I think-
Choice Scarf Discharge?
You know, one of my biggest complaint about this whole generation is that we only have 2 viable terrain setters
Thank you, Jan Philipp, for the confirmation.
and then 3 when Miraidon's around.
That means no Sinistra
True,
is
yeah.
raw,
They've not made another electric terrain guy
offer some sort of
because they did not give us the Tapus, which is probably fair, all things considered.
Yeah, no, I think the Tapos would have been a bit much with Terra.
Pelipper has to outspeed
But-
Celadon and has to get the KO this turn, or else.
Although I want them to give...
Sun Moon format.
I want Tapu Bulu to get Grassy Glide.
There's still no fake out away.
Oh, that would be so nice. He deserves something nice. People don't use him enough.
Switch. I think Pelipper might have to go on the offensive this turn, and it might have to get the knockout on our Celadon, or else it's gonna be really, really difficult. One more thing to consider: Grassy Glide into Basque Legion. Not quite enough for the KO though.
No, surviving on 39 hit points and not opting to go for the
Alright, how does Pelipper... Can Pelipper KO our Celadon here?
Get the KO.
Weather Ball, maybe you can do it.
Allows that pivot going.
I think so, yeah.
From Cella's side will now be
It is Assault Vest, but like Weather Ball is a crazy move.
intact.
Yeah, 150 effective base.
Oh,
Oh, well, it's Sash.
Ow.
Never mind.
It is
If he
modest
loses,
Pelipper.
are we made fools of? Does he not make it to day 2?
I thought he did, but I was also half asleep when I
There's
watched
no
this.
way.
Yeah, there's no way.
Does have the handy focus sash, allowing it to survive.
I just remember watching this, seeing they did stuff, and being like, wow, that's funny.
Goes for the weather ball under rain conditions. Chaladon
Okay.
failed. Finally, the bridge has been broken down. However, is it too little, too late, Marcus? When we've got the rain actually stopping now, as well as the grass terrain, but
Basque Legion is more hurt than I thought.
is now outside.
The rain stopping actually is a deal breaker because now you can just knock off into Basque Legion.
Yeah, and it doesn't have Swim anymore.
Hold on. We're so back. It's never been more back.
This is possible.
With the focus sash, maybe there was still something to do, but now
He hasn't used Terra. You have to Terra Wave Crash here or you lose, I think.
Easy KO on Incineroar.
I think we're about to see that he does not Terra and in fact loses, as you predict.
Not that powerful without the rain boost. It should still be enough to knock out Pelipper at 1 HP. And so from there,
Yeah, I think Weatherwall might be able to do 1 HP a day.
As long as Wave Crash gets the KO, I think you should be good.
But there is the recoil damage to consider, right?
Yeah, if you take recoil damage, as you knock out Incineroar, it would...
Oh my gosh. It's not max speed Basque Legion.
Hold that thought. Incineroar...
It's not max speed Basque Legion.
It gets rid of
If only he was running... Well, yeah, because he's, I guess, Swift Swim, so he thinks he like doesn't need max speed because you're going to double it and it'd be like excessive.
Oh.
Here it matters.
Fast enough to outpace our Archelodon, but
And then this Pelipper is not packing any water moves because it just has Weather Ball. So...
As a lot of
Incineroar gets
Pelipers
to hang
do.
around.
No rain, so Weather Ball
Which Tapu's the best? Like, actual, like on paper the best?
If they want the real respectable amounts of damage.
I can tell you the worst one's Tapu Bulu. That's easy.
Yeah, I think
But
it's like a
I
toss-up
don't know who the best
between
one is.
Finny and Coco, I think.
First of all, you should start with a Protect, maybe, to stall out their Tailwind.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's correct. That's widely considered to be correct.
Okay, well, maybe we're just going for it.
I mean, I feel like for the Tapu question, it depends on who you ask, because like every other person I talk to has a different answer.
But you need to connect with the
Yeah, like Finny and Coco do very different things, so it's hard to say which one's better.
How much damage will knockoff do? Is it enough for a 2-hit KO? Since
I personally think Finny is, but that's me.
good defense.
I lean that way.
Coco can set up his own combo with Rising Voltage, though, which is kind of nutty.
Didn't think it was gonna be that close. Knockoff, how much damage is it gonna do? Just barely under half, but Hurricane could miss, of course.
Yes, but it does not. It connects. It's going to be so powerful. You see Sellers jubilant with that scenario dealing half.
Oh my gosh.
So it's like a roll for knockoff, yeah? Also, that was the stellar like boost used. So the next one will not do as much damage.
And but that's also the knockoff use because of it.
Yeah, so,
It was with Sash.
Oh, true.
Think about
So,
maybe this turn maybe protect now. But then, yeah, do you want to risk going for another Hurricane, or do you want to go for the?
Do you go for the
Terra
boosted Weather Ball?
outside of rain?
I would feel like, yeah, right? But I don't know.
Like you said,
I think I would go for the boosted Weather Ball. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because you want to stall out the Tailwind and maybe guarantee, unless Sella's not confident in the speed tier in between the Incineroar and Pelipper and just opt to go for the offensive, which seems to be the case. Knockoff, leaving Pelipper.
Now, Hurricane's gonna miss, and you lose because of that.
Oh.
I mean, you probably would have lost either way, but like...
Wants to see, and there is still a scenario of the final turn of Tailwind remaining, and finally Sella goes for the Protect.
Okay, finally.
This is the coolest endgame I've ever seen in my life, actually. Thank you
Wait,
for
which
recommending this
is
game.
Instant faster?
I think so.
I
Is
think
it
so,
is
yeah.
it Jolly Max Instant? And this is modest Pelipper?
So maybe if this is a really
Well, they have Tailwind up, don't forget.
It just ended.
Well, not anymore.
Oh, it just ended? Oh, okay.
Now we find out who the real winner is.
Is it modest Pelipper? It's modest
Yes.
Pelipper. Oh my gosh.
Somehow the Incineroar outspeeds Sella. Clearly
It's
showing
Jolly Max
something
Instant
wins.
versus
Sella's
modest
gonna be thinking
Pelipper.
a lot about his speed investment when he goes home from this event.
Yeah, because the
Basque
Basque Legion
was
also.
not fast enough.
Like, I don't know how you sacrifice enough speed on Basque Legion to be slower than modest Instant or Jolly Max Instant.
Modest Incineroar. Easy there, brother.
Listen, we're not cooking Snarl and Instant today.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed these games, Tom.
got one
'cause you get
more,
to watch
hold
a third
on.
one.
Yeah.
Special attack instead of the speed that we're used to seeing.
So
But
I
either
don't
way,
think Blastoise is winning the
Phoenix is
game.
fastest Incineroar
I literally
in the
think it's his
world.
speed investments.
Max speed over there. But
Yeah, no, like I said, your opponent has to let you win with this team, and I think having like no speed investment on two of your Pokemon constitutes letting your opponent win.
No, it was Pelipper, and that is exactly the Pokemon Jan Phillip needed. Even
Oh.
That's crazy.
Some good information for our players.
I think we literally like had to talk one of our friends who play in Rain like, no, you have to be timid on Pelipper, you just lose to Instant.
Not something we see too often. But all of a sudden, this
Hi, Kit.
into the hero, knocking off and knocking out Basque Legion, and then winning the 1v1 against Pelipper, forcing game 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is awesome. This is what Reg H is all about. You
I
have, like,
wish
one
I
Pokemon
wish, man. Like,
force on your team. It does nothing. 3 games in a row and you still win somehow. It's awesome.
This weekend,
I'm gonna miss this stupid format.
really cool speed interactions there. It's
Really cool speed interactions is a awesome way to phrase what happened in that game.
Yeah, yes.
I love these casters.
They're being very
Really,
kind.
really cool speed interaction.
in terms of the speed tiering of their Pokemon. So
Oh wait, you can't fake out the Blastoise as Cobra Cloak.
do we expect,
True.
Oh man, they were talking about doing that in
the rain or just same as
Okay.
during last round. I'm like, yeah, why didn't he fake out the Blastoise? Oh, you can't.
Guessing game against the Blastoise. Is it gonna go for
A weaker person would have put Mental Herb on, or White Herb rather, on Blastoise. To get
No.
rid of those defense drops, but no.
and choice band.
This Blastoise gamer has the vision. He knew it would come down
Shell
to this.
Smash is essentially follow
I
me.
think if you're in Sellers' shoes,
What do you, what?
wanna go back to
Because
Oh, like, well, you're going to get targeted?
Yeah, it's like you have to get hit now.
Go away from this. And just
True,
think, like,
true,
well,
true, true.
Why didn't I do the same thing again?
the ultimate redirect.
Game one, like, why
It's
did
the only way to, you have to defuse the bomb, yes. I understand.
Into action, leading with that Incineroar and the Farigiraf yet again now up against Jan Phillips, Rillaboom, and Incineroar of their own.
Shell Smash being follow me is such a hot take. Holy shit.
Allows Jan Phillips a bit more.
I mean, nothing beats back in the Sun and Moon era when Z Destiny Bond was literally follow me.
Oh my god.
I
That was fun.
forgot.
That was fresh.
That was hype.
But I guess at the
I
same
tried
time,
that
well, we already
once.
learned that Incineroar over
How'd that go for you?
is really,
It
really
wasn't that
fast.
good.
So,
No.
caveat, it's follow me, but it does not have the +2 priority.
Right. Well, you just use it with
So-
Gengar, but
Not be in the perfect position
I was running it on actually regular Sharpedo with speed boost. That was my strategy.
Yeah. That's what I did too.
So after one turn of that, you'd be good to go.
There was a long time where Sharpedo was my favorite Pokemon to use Destiny Bond with. Just because it was so fast.
Cool that it gets it overall.
Yeah.
It's a neat piece of tech.
Trick room potential set up as we have an early terrestrialization.
It was a good Hail Mary.
Incineroar wanting to ensure from Jan Phillips.
What did he do here?
Go a fake out, guaranteed this Incineroar moves. Either goes for a taunt or that knockoff seems to be
Huge taunt.
Huge respect for the Trick Room, but this allows Sellers Incineroar to move immediately after, get the parting shot going, and we've got the pivot action going.
not into Blastoise.
Was targeted. Blastoise
Oh no.
now down to
Is there any mon that's worse as a Mega than is normal? Yes, his name is
Garchomp.
Garchomp.
Garchomp. Yeah.
Yes.
There's a few
They-
actually.
They allocated a ton of special attack into Garchomp for literally no reason.
And it lost
And so
speed.
big- Yeah, and slower, yes. So it's just objectively worse. For like any reason that you'd traditionally use Garchomp for. And you lose your hold item because it's a Mega, so like, no thank you. I think that's the only one. I mean, I don't know about some of these new guys. Maybe some of the new guys will be terrible. I haven't really given their stats too much mind.
Electros is looking like is on alert.
Ones I think are terrible too.
Oh yeah, they're like making it a mixed attacker, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's already a mixed attacker, I think, but it's just a ultra mixed attacker now.
Cool, just what we need.
If it sets Electro Terrain, maybe it's okay.
But if it does that, it means it loses Levitate, so like...
It sure does.
Who knows? But like, if you had Levitate previous turn, nobody's gonna target an Earthquake into you. Or a
Right.
ground move into you, rather, so like, maybe that's fine.
It's already revealed there's no Pelipper in the back. And Jan Philip may well have actually brought their own Pelipper. Gonna have to really consider when to bring it in order to avoid enabling the opposing Archaludon. As we've got the switch in now yet again of the Rillaboom. It's on the field. It wants to
Love
make
the rain
sure
mirror that's
it's
like,
gonna
no, who's
place
bringing Pelipper?
even speedy and can threaten the damage onto that Blood Moon Ursaluna, which is opted for the terrestrialization Terra Normal. We know how powerful this Pokemon is, but Draco Media moves first.
Yeah, it's kind of reminiscent of like a hard Trick Room mirror where both players are like hesitant to set up Trick Room because they think it'll benefit their opponent more than them, and so they just both play really bad because like they're not using the thing that is the cornerstone of their team.
Is this Pelipper?
And if he's brought the Sinister, this might be a great opportunity to bring it in, heal Rillaboom, and then use eject button.
Yes, no Pelipper.
No
The
Pelipper.
trick room mode from Salahatin, I think, not going for Pelipper.
Yeah,
Does
hospitality.
-1...
This is
Oh, it's Hyper Voice. Sinister's just going out immediately.
-1. That's not gonna get any KOs now.
Yum yum.
It's such a huge adaptation to your opponents.
The Archaludon's -2, the Blood Moon's -1.
Those are rookie numbers. Let's pump them up. Get Incineroar back in here.
I think he brings. This is Blastoise Shell Smash time.
Finally, Blastoise can hit the field. It's safe.
Special attack or anything, and you have Fake Out active. So, well, Sella could swap in for Rigoref, but if you predict that and you go for a combination of Water Spout and Wood Hammer in either slot, that could be devastating for Sella. So
there we go.
Jan Philipp has the position that he needs to be in.
Do they have to Shell Smash this turn?
So much. Are you going for
yeah, because if you don't, you lose the moral like high ground. If you don't Shell Smash your Blastoise.
Okay,
like, why did you bring it if you're not clicking Shell Smash?
And block.
High Speed Dragon.
So it's a dirty victory if they do that right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like do you have to? Like, no, you won't be disqualified, but you'll be like, why did I? What was it all for? If I'm not clicking Shell Smash on stream. So I think yes, you do have to click Shell Smash here.
High Speed Dragon. I had to swap out my headphones because my headphones were being weird.
Choreograph the Gorgeous. That's a great ribbon.
I'm not even wearing headphones.
I had headphones on and they kept connecting and disconnecting and it was driving me insane, so I went to grab my earbuds out of my Switch bag.
But what's it gonna be? It's no confirmation on the Blastoise yet.
That's a lot of damage considering.
For the Shell Smash. We're about to find out, folks. It's a Water Spout. It's gonna be
yippee!
He did the thing.
So dirty victory.
Shell Smash. Well, he still has opportunities to Shell Smash.
Okay, so just before the game ends, you have to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow,
that's how I'm feeling.
Just like
he has to, otherwise what's the point?
So much damage this turn, and has to really think about.
This is so funny. Like both teams just not bringing Pelipper.
Because
they both expected the other person to bring Pelipper.
Yeah, game one. I think it was game one, no Pelipper. Game two, both bar Pelipper. Game three, no Pelipper.
Never again.
They're on the same wavelength.
Also, Celadon knows that his Pelipper just hard loses because he forgot to give it any EV investment or whatever.
Yeah.
So, like, I would also be sheepish about bringing that back on the field.
What frustrates me about that is that it's Stellar Terra, and when you Stellar Terra, Pelipper, Modest or Timid has no meaningful, like, KO.
I'm wondering what its stat investment is then, because it's Sash also.
It's probably like, Modest max on both.
Oh, Modest, you think? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just Modest. That's the only way it's lower than...
Isn't the Stellar Terra a defensive thing more than an offensive one?
Stellar?
No, you got that backwards. It's purely offensive. It doesn't change your defensive profile at all.
Then why would you... What's the point of having Stellar on Pelipper then? Like,
well, because
is it anything else a better offensive Terra than Pelipper?
I'm just saying there's no point in being Modest Stellar Terra over Timid. You one-shot all the same stuff when you're with either nature. So him being Modest like lost him that game, but he's also Stellar Terra, so it's like extra like weird. Like he should be Terra Ghost or something.
Yeah, he Stellar Terra'd there. That's a tough one, because he ran out of guys, and he didn't use.
Yeah, he's like, well, I might as well click the button.
Whilst utilizing this Sinister, not only through recovery via the life, but also the Rage Powder, the redirection. But you need to get rid of that Ursaluna first, perhaps, if you want to try to consider forcing that Archaludon to always get redirected into the Sinister.
How's life? Life is alright.
Archaludon has a couple of moves.
How's yours?
Again, neither of them are really good in this positioning because there's no rain for Electroshot. You don't want to lower your special attack with Draco Meteor just yet. Snarl is not gonna KO anything here, and Body Press could be redirected by Sinister's.
Does he just spam life doing attacks?
It will be tough to knock out Archaludon at the same time.
Seems prudent.
Also has some problems to knock out Jan Philipp's Pokemon, and there's also Life Dew, Strength Sap, there's Hospitality, there's a lot of healing available for Jan Philipp.
Ooh.
But Sella's going on the defensive, not wanting to risk things just yet, knows that the Archaludon will not be going down.
Man.
Both these dudes resist that.
Gets the special attack.
Maybe for the special attack boost, but like why waste 2 turns on that?
You can't Body Press Sinistra and I don't remember what other moves this thing has.
He's got
It's Assault
Snarl.
Vest, so it's got to have 2 other attacks.
Snarl Draco.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Recovery allowed via the life due on both of your Pokemon. 25% HP is so crucial.
Oh my god.
especially when further powered up by the grass terrain recovery.
Yeah, and I think if you can manage to just knock out Ursaluna, which will be more difficult now that grassy terrain is over, but if you manage to knock out Ursaluna, then you can, like, the 3v1, I think Jan Philipp never loses, because you can
Good speed dragon. I'm happy to hear that.
take out life to just maybe take it to timer at that point.
It's a consideration at this situation.
But with grassy terrain now being over, I don't think Jan Philipp has enough damage to knock out Ursaluna Blood Moon this turn, so if Sela
I think it does.
Still can't believe that Archelodon looks like a staple remover from the back.
It's back in his card, I
Sure
guess.
does.
Yeah,
Sure does.
Of course, there's not going to be any sort of Rage Powder Woodhammer going into the
Woodhammer Machagacha 100% picks up here.
Sinister, will you be able
Gotcha.
to do it? Will you matcha and gotcha?
If only he had snarled
able to
2 times.
Only.
Yeah, what a shame.
versus 3.
Instead, he went for the electro shot.
Into 2 resists.
Into 2 resists.
Is the main decider of this final face-off in Game 3.
Absolutely, yes. Ursaluna Bloodmoon going down.
Good luck, Nerf. Have fun.
Sela needed to
Bye-bye.
take a KO, but now we
Bye-bye.
Crazy Swiss match that we've just watched here.
Maybe
I'm at a loss for words.
Incineroar, he can create a position.
You have to
easy
Draco
to-
crit all 3 Pokemon.
Unbeatable.
Yeah.
The damage
It's easy to
Who
complain.
on
I'm like,
Tom?
I'm
He didn't
the
PP max his Draco
non-believer.
Meteor.
There's still some ambiguity.
well, no, see, like, the thing is, I'm completely right. I've been right the entire time, in that the only way Blastoise wins out here is your opponent just needs to, like, make mistake after mistake after mistake.
Does he want to just go?
I'm not
And
saying
in
you
this
were
case-
wrong, but you're calling me out for him not winning whenever he
I
won.
like the switch into Incineroar, but did Sela
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, I had no way to know that this guy just, like, didn't put any speed EVs in his entire team, and so Incineroar would just outspeed and win. Like, that's not something I'm expected to be able to predict.
Huge damage.
I wasn't expecting you to.
Huge crit.
That's actually a big crit. I mean, it would have been cool, like, 4 turns ago, but...
You know, he had to hit the electro shot.
Says, I'm going to be able to just restore right back up. And
This isn't over though, because like Archelodon's really hard to break.
go for fake out, switch out, or even that.
You have to keep clicking Snarl.
You
You
do.
are a monster if you don't.
It's so true. There's a lot going for it. You bring
Is he
the Draco
timer
Blade on the
stalling?
field if you want to bring the Rillaboom. You've got fake out available, and you just need to go.
I mean, you lose that
No,
too because you
Buggy
have
Mother.
1 HP bar and he's got...
No,
Yeah,
it's Jan
fucking
Philipp
mother.
timer's long because there's
Oh.
no way to break Arch.
Any sort of healing, but I think the best plan for Jan Philipp going forward is not to knock it out, but instead
Oh my
to
god.
game to timer. And
Yes.
I think you have
This
to.
game had, okay, this set had everything I could ever want, actually.
that plan-
Just like
yeah,
No doubt.
terrible EV
it's
spreads,
gonna be really difficult.
a Pokemon that doesn't do anything,
Cycling fake out,
timer
and
stalling.
you also have the
What more could you possibly
Fake out
want?
cycling.
maybe even against your own Pokemon to kind of heal up. And yeah, like there's just nothing Sela can do about it.
Yeah, because you're not able to pick up a direct.
No,
video
just
at
fake
this
out.
point. Snarl, this may well have just been another critical hit on the Incineroar. Just really good chip damage in this scenario.
It's Jolly
It's
Max
not
Instant, man.
enough,
That thing
because
just
guess
takes
what?
all the
Now
damage.
output is getting lowered even further, and Jan Philipp is trying to make sure he is.
This is such a dirty blender of these 3 Pokemon, though. Like,
It is.
parting shot into grassy terrains, up into hospitality,
I think it makes
into intimidate.
sense to not
Yeah.
allow this defense stat to go
So
out of hand
gross.
here. But with 2 ghost type Pokemon and Rage Powder left, I don't think.
I mean, I do be like that. That's how I felt fighting Ty last night.
You were
now
running
switching in,
Dozo.
Sinister,
You're still being
going
mean.
off. A little bit more recovery on everything. Yeah,
I don't.
yeah,
I can't.
feeling
If I
good
can't
about
break it, I
this.
have to timer
Maybe that was
stall.
the time to go for a fake out and switch.
Thanks for the timer stall. It helped me win.
Round of switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, then eventually the Archelodon will just like lose all its
You
damage
did win.
potential. I mean, you could in anticipation.
I shouldn't have, though.
because
No,
maybe
but that
could've
you
gone
did.
for an electro shot at some point just for the boost. But yeah, I feel like Snarl is just not strong enough as a move, even against super effective targets.
I thought some dude
to
died
turn
in
this game
football, and
around
then
for
you know.
because you're not able to deal enough damage.
Earthquake
to
in grassy
force
terrain.
a KO.
Ooh, classic.
Recovery potential. You just need to be able to elongate.
That's what you get for multitasking.
Yeah, I know.
And considering going for that Incineroar switch in is something that you need to evaluate as we see the Sinister.
This is so messed up.
Yeah.
I hate watching
Yeah,
this.
I know. Trust me, I know.
Through until you play the timer. The 2 minutes.
I'm getting
It's
more
awesome.
flashbacks right now.
That Teleton is not just like tapping out, and he's just like, I will click Snarl for as long as you let me.
As long as I need to.
Counter, which is so
Now you
quick
take the
on
next turn to
lead
timer, and then you
a
fake out with
without
Incineroar and swap in
multiple
Sinistra.
enabled.
Yeah, so for our viewers at home who maybe are not so familiar with the mechanics around the timer, every match has a certain time limit, and we will know about it only when there's going to be a little text on the screen.
I love that the
there's going to be three
commentators are already like, yeah, there's like 3 minutes left in the match, but he's definitely timer stalling for 3 whole minutes.
Understanding of where the timer is. Now, what is also ticking down is your timer, because yeah, you cannot let the clock run out when it's your turn. So there's a limit on that as well, and this is what they also have to keep in mind. So you cannot just like let the clock run out, right? But you're forced to make moves, because if your time runs out, I think for Sela.
Hope you're having a good night.
Jan Philipp has to kind of manage both timers at the same time.
Now you life do parting shot.
He's been in this situation on stage in a win and in situation against a player of Sela's caliber. So, I mean,
wouldn't it be awesome if you could click body press?
Right?
Wouldn't that be great if that mattered at all?
Or maybe if you miscount a little bit.
I mean, actually, don't you just target body press into like the instant slot here?
Yeah, you do. But
so you gotta be very, very careful here with your execution.
Ooh, Draco Meteor.
Fascinating.
Look at Draco Meteor. Let's go.
Might be the way out that Sela has identified. Not enough to pick up the KO, but putting shot will further lower the damage output of this Archaludon. If I'm not mistaken, at -4 of its special attack. But
awesome.
The Rillaboom back on the field. Fake out yet again available, and this could easily be another life due.
Jan is yawning.
Afterwards,
this is rough.
Yeah, I think I would like to see some strengths.
I think this is the part where I fell asleep.
Just because
that makes perfect sense.
It makes so much sense that you fell asleep during this.
I don't want Sinistra to be in range for like another Draco Meteor critical hit KO, and it seems like Jan Philipp has shown a tendency to give Sela these opportunities every other turn. Well, this time it was clear. Fake out is going up, and now is the strength.
Delicious.
I would just side strength stat my Rillaboom.
For your partner Pokemon, which is already at 100% HP.
Yeah, you side strength stat there.
Yeah, 100%.
Interesting interaction there because of the amount of parting shots that Archaludon
intimidates.
And intimidates. It's at such a lower threshold that you would normally be able to recover.
If only he had PP max as Draco Meteor.
Your own Rillaboom, because eventually you're going to swap it out anyway, and you don't really care about the attack stat. But yeah, there
another really fun stat graph that we just flashed past.
Yeah.
A lot of red arrows on that one.
Doesn't really care about that.
Gee, I wonder
max
why.
defense though.
But this is another
max defense.
Maybe land a critical hit into Sinistra.
Yeah, and it may well be within the range. Sela trying to target it down.
No, not at all.
In doing so, doing very negligible amount of damage, which gets absolutely instantly recovered via the life.
Imagine having to shake your opponent's hand after this match. I don't think I could do it. I feel like I would feel so upset.
Fighting for the crits.
Yeah, that is.
I refuse to comment on that statement.
There's nothing else we can do, and there
I mean, I would.
The timer.
To be clear, when I say imagine I'm going to shake your opponent's hand, I mean if you're in Jan Philipp's position here, where you're like doing this to them for like 18 turns in a row, and then being like, yeah, good game. I had fun.
Again, you have to watch your time.
That's so rough.
Crucial, and you need to make sure it.
I'm not gonna lie. I was like contemplating dropping. I'm like, do I even want to keep playing after a game like this?
I'm sorry.
In getting those moves going as the Sinistra.
Hold on, we might click a body press.
Yeah, he sure did.
He's definitely faked out.
He's gonna get faked out though.
Back on the field, most likely seeing a parting shot to bring that Sinistra back in afterwards.
Yeah, and of course,
no body press for you.
Fake out, also stamina. Like those animations also take a little bit of time, and this takes more.
And now you fake out Rillaboom and swap in Sinistra.
Which is favoring Jan Philipp, and once again, not too much to do, and Jan Philipp still has. You can see it below his frame there. Your time is at 1 minute and 50 seconds, so still plenty of time left for Jan Philipp.
Ah, yes, plenty of time.
This game and. Yeah, it seems like
we actually can't see Jan Philipp's time because of the camera. but the commentators said what it was.
As well, when it comes to such a tumultuous matchup between both of our trainers, the back
tumultuous matchup
between them, the identification of what mode works best for each of them, and Jan Philipp absolutely being able to bring all of that pressure back onto Salahatin.
This is awesome.
I sort of know your tricks.
Truly, you can do anything in Pokemon.
And making the adaptation on the lead.
You could day 2 with Blastoise.
And the Incineroar, the known super fake.
Is Blastoise alive right now? No.
No, he was there. He was brought to every match.
Like he knows that he has this.
So they're in a stalemate for a long time now. I mean, technically, I guess that's correct. But no, like Jan Philipp won like 25 turns ago.
Yeah.
There still are 2 Pokemon, and it comes down to.
Oh, there's more than a minute left, so we have to go through 2 more turns.
As we see, the final minute is clocking down. Maybe Archelodon can go for 1 more Draco Meteor, but then. That should be it. Let's see Jan Philipp here going for another switch. So we will see maybe.
I mean, if there was no timer, this would be a stalemate.
But even if they're critical,
yeah, this is why the timer exists. But
I mean, you go to round timer and then you win on Pokemon. If we didn't have an in-game timer, like they did. Oh.
Back in my day, we had to do math to figure these situations out.
What do you mean?
Like there was no game deciding. Judges had to do math on HP.
Oh, okay.
45-second remaining of your time on Salatin's side. 7 seconds counting down on this turn that will most likely be the final one, or maybe leading into the next one. Get the reveal of.
Kudos on him for sitting all the way through that, though.
I would have forfeited.
Yeah, I don't know what the value in doing this is.
Couple of minutes now has become a reality. The game will end after both players have locked in their moves.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you lock in a move or not, man. It's over.
So strong in game 1, who looked like he had it in game 2.
What are you thinking about, dude?
The Blastoise and Pelipper comes out and takes the win.
What a way to go about it, Jan Philipp! Lock the position into phase 2.
Oh, they still
he
have
doesn't even look like he feels good about it.
They still have the cloth wristbands or the fabric ones, whatever.
Pelipper in game 2.
So you can you cut the circulation to your hand?
That's only if you put it too tight.
People kept doing that because they kept playing with it.
I have to go for the handshake, act like that was a normal thing to do to another person. Just no. Couldn't do it. Couldn't bring myself.
And yeah, Sela.
That's a brutal one. Okay, and so with that, Reg H ends. Goodbye. When anyone likes to deliver a eulogy. I'm done making that joke. Okay.
Again, I can't say it on stream.
Here. It's like 10:30. Does anybody have any remarks about Reg F that they'd like to share with the class before I bounce out of here?
Raging Bolt's still a problem.
I think
it's gonna be very centralizing still. Sneasler's dead at least, so there's that. People will still, people will try. I know they will. But it doesn't hold up the same. And bears are still scary.
True.
Bears are still scary. The ruinous Pokemon are coming back. Not you, Tinglu.
We get shiny ruinous Pokemon now. That's new.
Yeah. Maybe I'll actually use one. Who knows?
Shiny Chi-Yu dying to Surging Strikes will be even cooler now.
Oh, Shiny Chi-Yu is such a good shiny, though.
It is. And so is I really like Ochien, but it's not great in F. It was better in the restricted formats.
Yeah, I say ruinous Pokemon, but I actually mean Chenbao and Chiyu.
Yeah, I mean Tinglu's gonna be there. Tinglu Dozo's gonna be a really annoying archetype to go against.
It's not the fissure bullshit, is it?
No, it's Yawn Sandtomb.
Stealthrox.
Stealthrox. Yeah.
Well, I don't like that either.
Yeah. Sometimes the Dozo has fissure, but not all the time.
Yes. Puba, we were just remarking that it's like really goofy that they both just sat through and clicked the buttons for however many turns that was in a row, because that was a foregone conclusion when the guy was up 3-1 and could cycle like that forever.
Yeah,
both players knew that game was over. I don't know why they bothered to play it out, or rather, I don't know why the guy who was losing had to play it out. Obviously, the winner has to keep playing until but I don't see what value there is in just sitting there on stream clicking your buttons. Maybe you're running the EV spreads in your head, but it's not like you can change them during the tournament. So what are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? I have no idea.
I guess the other thing about Reg F is that like it's more of a format where you're throwing the big stat Pokemon at each other. I think it's a more fair format, though. There's just less variety.
True.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of broken stuff, but they're all consistent.
It seems funner to play, though. Like, yeah, it's higher power level, but I feel like it's somewhere in the middle of like having all these like weaker, slower Pokemon and like the crazy stuff that we see in double restricted. Like, I don't know. I think it's a good median.
I like it. I think it was my favorite format of the whole gen. I'm happy it's back. I think it would come back. So
I don't miss Floater, man. I don't like seeing Floater. I'm looking at Reg F teams from like 2024. I don't like seeing Floater Man all over the place.
It's gonna be there still.
Yeah,
it's too good. It's too good.
It's too good.
Raging Bull Flutter Man are gonna be everywhere. They're so good.
Yeah. Oh well.
I think the player base is better as a whole, though. So we'll see what happens with creativity.
Like, what do you mean better? Like, people aren't just like net decking things, like they're actually trying stuff out? Or
I think team building as a whole across multiple regions has gotten better. There's less there is less net decking. I guess my point. We saw it with H, but it kind of still got centralized around the really good guys because what else can you do? But
hey, I remember that regional.
I forgot the Entei one. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Entei was popping up a bit in Portland, actually.
Entei's still good. Yeah. Inner focus guy with burn.
That was the event one of my judges lost some switches and Alex found them at the tables.
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah, there's a picture somewhere on Twitter of Alex in front of them with like a Pogger's face being like, I found the switches. And it's just like 4 switches docked at the top tables.
Huh. Well.
Oh, Brandon Davis, you hard trick room champion.
Yes. I was curious what this was, Urshifu was, and I didn't think it was going to be Scarf. But I guess that makes sense.
I remember the Terra. Wait, hold on. Is this the Stellar Terra Blast, or that wasn't a thing yet? That was, yeah. I remember this.
It was, yeah.
I remember them Terra Blasting on stream.
Nice.
Nobody's ever seen Urshifu click Terra Blast before that moment. I'm pretty sure.
No.
Was Portland? My memory of Portland, and maybe this wasn't Portland. Maybe this was a Vancouver, which are basically the same place in my head. There was a fellow who sludge waved their own guy. They like Terra Grass and then sludge waved, and it was like cool. Awesome.
I remember what you're talking about.
That feels
I don't
like
remember the specific
thing.
Instance.
Vancouver did have some crazy teams. So maybe?
Where's my Gallade?
I think it was day one, though.
It was Brandon Davis, actually.
Oh.
He clicked Sludge Wave and Terra Grassed in the same turn.
Did he forget to Y-guard?
Y-guard. Huh? What was that?
Did he forget to Y-guard?
I don't know what the plan was. I think he was just trying to do 2 different plays at the same time and forgot that you can't do that. But he definitely Sludge Waved the same turn that he Terra Grassed and then immediately lost his Gallade.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that. That was insane.
Super funny. I think he won the set. I mean, he did quite well. He made it to like top 8, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But, don't do that.
I did do this one.
Not attacking our. We prefer not attacking our own Pokemon, unless it's like beat up shenanigans.
Sometimes.
Or bullet seed shenanigans.
Now that's innovation. I've seen people run bullet seed Ogerpon for like stamina stuff, which is funny.
Wild.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm looking forward to events coming back up with Reg F. I don't know how much I'm looking forward to playing it, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing teams that are different. A lot of familiar faces that we haven't seen in quite a while. Like, honestly, you look at some of these teams, and almost none of the guys on them are like legal in the current format. I guess that's not true. But I'm looking at like top 8 team, not legal, legal, not legal, not legal, legal, not legal. It's like 4 out of the 6 Pokemon are only legal in Reg F. Don't see.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty big change up, which I'm looking forward to. The change of pace is going to be real nice. I just hope it's not too samey like last time.
Oh, look at Michael Zhang's team. I remember that being.
Eternal Snowman.
There was some
always
crazy sets
does
with that.
Crown. Okay.
We have Zamazenta at home.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like largely an incoherent looking team. We got like Expanding Force, okay. This just kind of does its own thing. I don't know why.
Zamazenta at home.
Yeah, okay.
Before Zamazenta came back, but like
that's a joke.
Tyranitar is also here for some reason, and then Whimsicott.
He loves Tyranitar. Terra Rock Misty Terrain.
Misty Terrain Charm.
Yeah. It's Incineroar Misty Terrain with Terra Rock.
My favorite Reg F team from last time around was Tullerweb's Iron Crown team.
That was a good one.
It was just Ice Spam. That was a good one. I loved it.
I mean, Fast Ice Spam, I think, is new. Usually it's like hard trick room stuff, but Dylan's Salvanera running the Skeledirge.
You're asking for these guys to be good.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming back, but I'd be happy.
The person or the Skeledirge?
Skeledirge. I mean, Dylan won a regional, right? So who knows how many more they're gonna go to this season?
True. Yeah. Okay. I think that's like pretty much all I got to say on this. Like I said, I'm running out of steam. It's been a wild 3.5 hours. It's getting pretty late, and I gotta go be a person.
Yeah, you live in the future. Go rest.
I do live in the future. It's all right so far.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay. That's
glad.
good. That's reassuring.
It snowed a ton here. I don't know if you guys are getting more snow on the way out where you are, or if it's.
I don't know.
It doesn't last.
We had snow for like a couple hours, then it was gone. I was like, okay.
I told you.
It's gonna snow 8 inches tonight, according to Neko.
It might.
Awesome.
I don't know if we're getting 8 inches here, but
Neko swears.
I know we're getting snow. I don't know if it's gonna be that much here, or like near Denver, but for me,
we'll see.
Well, why is there a Pikachu on my screen? Does anybody know how this happened?
Evil Eight?
I think I scrolled too far down the list.
Yeah,
maybe.
Pikachu.
I mean, Vancouver was wild.
Top 64.
That's not horrible.
Which event is this?
This is Vancouver 24.
Oh, I should be on there.
Yeah,
where?
Maybe.
Top 64.
Oh, quick, let's find him. Let's dox.
I mean, I'm not gonna find you.
Oh,
unless
no.
You want me to.
No, my name's public.
Okay, fine.
There I am. 7-7.
Yep. Congratulations.
There you go.
I miss this team, which was still
I remember
good.
you building this team. I remember this. This was also the first event I staffed, I think. Was this one? James Evans wins?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, where you snuck up on me and I almost, died.
It was awesome.
Spiritually?
Yeah, this is my first time staffing Vancouver 2024. Yeah, that's why I remember the Sludge Wave thing, because I was just standing there watching it, and I was like, this is awesome. I love live events, because people just make mistakes for no reason. Super cool to watch.
I hardly remember Vancouver 24 because that was the event that it took me 23 hours to get to my hotel room.
Oh, that's that
a
one.
Bad commute. That's a rough commute. I don't know.
It was a very bad commute. This is from house to hotel room because my flight got delayed by 9 hours, and then I had to wait another couple hours to be picked up from Seattle, and then drive up from Seattle, and then Morph wasn't responding, so I couldn't get into the hotel room. It was a time. I literally walked into the event the next day and was like, I'm dead. Hello. I got 4 hours of sleep.
Well, you left a good impression on me, so, good job.
Yeah.
Who's going to figure out a walking wake team, by the way? I keep seeing it, here and there.
Top 32, list. Carter Davis, that guy. He's my walking wake goat.
Okay. Noted. I scrolled right past
He's the guy to watch for, apparently.
Just past him.
Not good at reading. Carter Davis. There we go. Yes, that's a walking wake team.
And it has a Torkoal on it, so you're happy too.
Well, you gotta set up the sun somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow.
I mean, booster energy exists.
I guess.
No, but you want a Hydro Steam with that guy. Hydro Steam in the sun.
Oh, fair.
Murder everything.
Yeah, booster energy doesn't matter for Hydro Steam. It's specifically the sun.
Yeah, I know, it needs to be in the sun. I thought you were talking about for photosynthesis. Then
No,
I
yeah, I
read.
mean, you want everything. You want all of it. Would be cool. I like that guy. I think he looks cool. One of my favorite Paradox Pokemon designs. Holds up on its own beyond just being a copy of Suicune. Whereas, like, Raging Bolt, for example, I think is hideous, and I don't like seeing it on my screen.
I think Raging Bolt's a joke design-wise.
It's so over-designed. It's got too much stuff going on. And also, like, it has a cat head.
Why is he a giraffe?
I wish it. Yeah, I kind of wish it didn't have the long neck, but it gets.
That's
I think it's that Dragon Hammer move, right?
Does it?
Yeah, because it has the long neck like
should.
Executor.
Dragon Hammer move?
It's basically Executor. It was Executor's signature move, which was a physical dragon move where it just bashes it. It's supposed to like just bash it with the head.
Like I can visualize it, but I can't remember the name of the move. Is it actually called Dragon Hammer?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And they gave it to Raging Bolt.
Yeah.
So just imagine it attacking with the neck like that. It's horrifying.
This right here was every mirror match in every cup I played or I staffed at during breakout. You had Gouging Fire, Terra Fairy, Booster Energy, Heat Crash, Breaking Swipe, Howl, Burning Bulwark, Mirror. So either you are doing quadruple resisted damage against a Pokemon that's the same weight as you, so Heat Crash does nothing, or you literally can't touch them with Breaking Swipe because they Terra Fairied, and it's just like the most miserable mirror in the world. I literally think it was like 4 or 5 cups that had this happening around here. I don't know what was wrong with people, why they kept running this.
So why no one like counter teamed it? They just kept keeping it honest.
Just kept doing it. Yeah. I don't know what. I don't know. Like anyway, we have a Gouging Fire emote in our regional Discord.
That's funny. We have Dozo in ours.
Well,
we're horrible people.
I can't claim to be much better, but
the Dozo spinning emote is one of my favorites.
It's pretty good.
Everything.
Is that a Nino emote? It feels like a Nino emote.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, he's our region, so.
That's true. Lucky. Okay. I swear I'm actually going this time. Are either of you going to continue to stream after this? Should I raid into one of you?
I'm not.
I'm also not.
That's totally reasonable. Let me see who's alive right now, if anyone.
Should we all attack them?
Yeah, if you want to suggest someone, I'm down to raid into a friend.
I don't think I've got too many people I know. Oh, hey, Duskpaw. Oh, Tiberius is streaming.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Morph is streaming right now. Let's just.
Oh, we could. Oh, that's right. Today's Tuesday. Yeah, he's streaming. Do we want to
attack
raid into
Morph?
him?
Yeah.
Right. Watch him get concerned. Professor Morph plays.
So we're going to send you guys to a 4th discrete Pokemon professor. And, hold on.
Why are people saying wait?
Wait,
why am I waiting?
what's happening?
There's no time for Richard kisses, Bone Gobby. This person shows up just so I can kiss his Psyduck.
Fascinating. That's a interesting relationship, transactional.
Ow.
Wow, okay. Anyway.
I'm sorry. Love you, Bone Gobby, but I am leaving. Goodbye.
Good night, everyone. Or good morning, wherever you are.
Wherever.
Happy time zone.
Yeah, true. I'm hitting raid. You guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready.
See ya.
Bye.
Time to close everything.